And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Now today we are going to be unlocking the. Well, we will be unlocking it because I have something else I got to do to unlock it first. But we'll be doing all the quests leading up to the Moogle Beast Tribe unlock, and then we'll be doing some class quests. I've got a whole bunch of those to do. So let me bring on the crew. Yo, how's it going?
Well enough.
Oh, and there's Midna too.
Yep.
Oh.
Very good.
There's the bike night's going on.
Bike night?
Yeah. Just a set, there's like a row of motorbikes and everything, people showing off the bikes and the like.
Huh. In real life or in FF14?
In real life.
Ah.
In my town. I went for a little wander, but I'm not especially interested in motorbikes.
Yeah, I'm not really a vehicles guy myself.
Unless it's in Final Fantasy XIV, at which point I will obtain them. Or get two of the focus.
Yeah, so you're pretty good.
Right, is that lady wearing... yep, that's Makote wearing Playboy Bunny ears.
Yep.
Oh my god, the way I'm phased into this guy is pretty funny. Forgot to give me some fun trivia about Street Fighter VI yesterday. Okay, what is it? Hit me. While I do my cactpod. 987? Yeah, 987. Cool.
The reason why I was a second late is because I was about to log into the game, and then I remembered that my main FC forgot to set the jackpot free company action. And so I was like, wait, shit, it's the weekend. We need to set that up right now.
Law, did you get that picture I sent you of this week's fashion report?
I did, but I'm not going to bother with the fashion report.
Why? It's so incredibly easy this week.
It really is so easy.
Well, I'll do it later.
It's two pots of dye and one item that you can buy at a vendor.
Okay, I'll do it later then.
It is literally free MGP, and
Yeah.
even if you're not doing the even if you're not going for the easy 80 points, you may as well do just talking to the guy, because he immediately gives you 10,000 MGP for free, and that's 15,000 in this event.
True. Oh yeah, I do know about that, Count Bob. I was watching their burnout animations. It is their idle poses from Street Fighter 2 is very cool detail. Okay, so let me swap back to Black Mage.
I got 1, 2, 3 twice just now.
Damn, nice. That's a cool 30k.
Exactly.
Speaking of Street Fighter 6, the trailer for Rashid came out yesterday, 2 days ago?
2 days ago, I think.
Yeah. That was pretty neat.
He's pretty hot.
He's pretty hot, and it's pretty clear from the trailer that the whole character design is based around flexing their ability to make cloth move realistically.
True.
Like, if you just watch the animation, it's like somebody wanted to show off the fact that they can do that without cloth just freaking out and flipping all over the place.
The RE engine is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so good. It is so funny that the Ghost Trick remaster uses the RE engine. It's such overkill.
It really is. Alright, so where to first?
Yeah, we're doing the Moogle quests. Or we're doing the stuff leading up to unlocking the Moogle Beast Tribes.
Okay, well, that will start us in Mogholm. Let me bring up the guide for that, actually.
There is some stuff in Ishgard you need to do as well.
Yeah, but like we'll get there eventually.
You guys go ahead. I will catch up after I have filmed the fashion report.
Yeah. So the first quest is in Mogholm.
Okay.
Specifically, you will want to talk to Moglio. The quest you're looking for is Pebble for Your Thoughts.
Mogli, huh? Zelda Brain is activated. I just tried to use my glider to jump off of the ledge. Oh, I've played so much Zelda. It's not quite the Tetris effect, because I'm not seeing stuff, but... where the hell is Moglio?
Oh, I see it. Is it here? Oh, it's up above. You're going to want to fly up out of the crater, out of the cave.
Ah, there he is. Are you wearing a beanie, Moglio? A pebble for your thoughts. You there, Kupo. Yes, you're exactly the type of brawny adventurer I had in mind. You have just the perfect build for what I require. You see, the Sky Lords in service to Nidhogg, while I was a bit of a nuisance, have become increasingly belligerent recently. Understandably, us Moogles are more than a little frightened for our marvelous Mogholm Kupo. That's why I've decided to take up arms in defense of our home by joining the Palm Guard. With me protecting them, Mooglekind will no longer have to cower in fear. There's just one obstacle holding me back. I haven't actually joined the Palm Guard yet. To do so, I must prove that I'm strong enough to be a capable defender, and I need you to help me. How do we go about proving my strength, you ask? Well, we shall scour the churning mists in search of troubled Moogles, Kupo. I'll lend my sword to these poor Moogles in their darkest hour. Literally, I'll hand them my sword and fly away, and word of my bravery will spread far and wide. Come, adventurer, let our search begin. Alright, where's that take us? This way. There's Moglio. Where could it have gone? I had it in my paws not long ago, Kupo. Oh, Wind Up Zloey, Dal El Calf, and Gold Rush Minecart. Oh, cool. Thank you, IGU.
Though, if you have a moment, I have some stuff for you. I would appreciate your business in the gold source.
Well, we're requesting. Come find us.
Yeah, we're a little busy.
I will, but you need to be in a build source essentially.
Yeah, we'll do that later. We'll do that like after the Moogle thing.
Is it something that's pressed for time?
No, it's just I've got you the stuff you needed for the fashion report.
Oh, thank you. Castaway Chocobo Chick, that's cute. Thank you. Now here's a Moogle in need of my help. See his pom-pom? That's how I know, Kupo. It has to be somewhere around here. Is something amiss, Kupo? Why, I had recently acquired a masterfully painted pebble and wished to gaze upon it once more. But when I went to look for it, it was nowhere to be found, Kupo. Worry not, my troubled friend. I'll find this pebble for you, and soon you'll once again be enraptured by the pebble's enchanting brush strokes. You're too kind, Kupo. I enjoyed an afternoon nap just northeast of Mogholm not too long ago. If my pebble's anywhere, it's likely to be there. Then to the northeast of Mogholm we shall go. Adventurer, that means you too. Yeah, okay.
The return of the saga of the painted pebble.
I was just thinking it might be that one.
Yeah.
That star off in the distance looks like a Moogle palm. Oh, there are a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, all of the like zodiac constellations. I call them zodiac, but like there are a series of constellations that have specially colored stars, so you can see them clearly.
Yeah,
there's another set of green stars, like to the right of that one.
Yeah, they're said to each represent one of the six the six heavens, where the gods reside, and they are depicted on the tarot cards that the astrologian draws.
Yep. For more information on that, play the astrologian story quest.
Volunteer. Bless you.
Canon Catboy name.
Trying to select a sea beggar. There we go. Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, I killed it in the time it took you to target it.
Oh, that's Jojo, right. That was close. The monster was lucky I was so distracted by my search, or else I would have buried my blade in its scaly hide, Kupo. Thanks to you, however, I was able to retrieve the pebble without injury. I did nothing. I just watched. Hurry, adventurer. We must make haste to deliver it to its worried owner.
Now it's bugged out. Now it's bugged out. That's not letting me do it. Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
Weird.
Even
though we're on the same quest, somehow I killed your instance of the mob. I think.
That is pretty weird.
Where's Moglio to start the quest?
Up on the rim of the crater above the Mogholm cave.
Just found him.
Yep.
No, not Moglio. And that's the end of that chapter, Kupo. Oh, thank you so much for finding my prized pebble. It would have been a terrible waste of Kupo nuts had I lost it. Such a trifling task is nothing for the likes of a future Palm Guard member. Now take care not to drop the pebble again, lest I'm too far away to rush to your aid. Well, it turns out helping Moogles isn't so hard after all. At this rate, Mogholm will be worry-free in a matter of days, and all thanks to us. But maybe we should spread our wings and bring help to the Moogles living outside Mogholm. Yes, wherever a Moogle flits in frustration, Moglio will be there to lend a helping paw, Kupo.
Are you okay for me to trade with you?
Not yet. I have to pick whatever this is. Titanium mask, huh? Nothing I can wear cosmetically.
You can actually.
Oh, really?
The masks show up.
Yeah, masks show up. But you've had face masks before.
It looks like it has horns and stuff. Is why. It looks like it's a headpiece, but I'll try it on.
One of them might be, but a couple of those are just masks.
The sallet's a headpiece.
Yeah, the sallet's a headpiece. The other two are the other three are masks.
Gotcha. What do I want? I'm not going to get to Pugilist, Monk, Samurai, Rogue, and Ninja level 54.
It's all junk. Just take the money.
Fair enough.
I tend to, I would recommend taking one of the items and selling it on the market, but you get more for it than the...
Yeah, but that requires effort.
Also,
Okay.
it's too late. Is that a seat carried by bombs? That's funny.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I have already dyed the gloves for you. You just need to dye your chest piece white when you do it.
Gotcha.
And of course, your glamour plate will obviously restore the blue afterwards.
Awesome, thanks.
Alright. So,
Alright, what's next?
the next quest.
That's
so
a
the next
cool
quest.
map.
Yeah.
It's actually Beast Tribe one.
So the next quest, now we gotta go to Asa, which is the settlement right kind of in the middle of the map. And we gotta look for Moglio again. That's the thing that makes this quest so annoying, is that Moglio just sort of wanders around the map and you gotta find him.
What's the name of the quest?
The
The Sins of Our Landlords?
No, Spineless Wadgets. It's right near the Chocobo Porter.
Huh. I see the porter now. Okay.
Oh, you will have to be a physical class to put on the items I gave you. Not that that really matters because you've got your Dark Knight, you've got your answer.
There's Moglio. Zooming Moogle! Oh, how could I be so clumsy, Kupo? He'll never forgive me. Just look at this Moogle, adventurer. Have you ever seen such a distressed expression? I'm done for. There's no coming back from this, Kupo. Pray, tell us of your distress, Kupo. We are here to serve. Well, a friend of mine lent me one of his favorite knives, one so sharp it could cut right through a Kupo nut. He made it by whittling down a spine pulled from one of those wild wadgets. And you see, I've been on a bit of a binge the past few days, fluttering to and fro, indulging in libations whenever the opportunity presented itself. When all was said and done, the wine was gone and the knife was nowhere to be found, Kupo. I don't recall why I brought it in the first place. My only choice is to make my friend a new knife, Kupo. And have you ever seen a wadget? One does not simply pull a spine from one. Alright, I guess I'll do some impromptu surgery. The situation sounds terribly troubling. But worry not, for you won't have to risk your life standing against a wadget, because we'll do that for you. Thanks for volunteering me, I guess? Be patient, troubled friend. Soon you'll have a wadget's spine within your grasp. Come, adventurer, the wadgets can be found to the northeast of here. Hurry before I slay every last one. Alright, off this way then.
Right.
You finished the last tribe quest this week. Nice, Midna.
Yep. I have every single tribe. Every reputation is maxed out.
Nice.
I don't have to do any dailies anymore until the next expansion comes out.
That sounds like it was really tedious.
It was.
That's a lot of mounts.
I can see the wadgets from here, but if I get any closer, they'll sniff me out in a second. What to do? I mean, you can sick me on them, it's fine. Ah, brilliant! See, all you have to do is create a distraction by attacking a wadget, whilst I fly in and pull a spine from the beast undetected. What a simply sophisticated strategy. Oh, a spine as in like a porcupine spine, not their spine ripped out of their back. Ah. Okay.
You were expecting something, you were picturing something much more
gruesome, yeah. I'll be waiting here for you to start your attack. Fear not, I won't be far behind. Alright, Wadgets. Alright, where are you? Ah, there's one.
I went to kill a different one this time.
Wadget just sounds like some sort of fantasy insult.
Got my spine.
Well, I got one too.
But you watched me kill a Ratchet.
I have not lifted a finger to help Moglio yet.
Go, my
Yeah,
minions!
Yeah, we've got like a great series of delegations here. As Moglio delegates the work to you, and then you delegate the work to me. And of course, I'm the one who gets paid the least in this makeup.
You killed it too fast. I couldn't grip the Wadget's slippery spine in time.
Oh, whoops.
But we
My
mustn't
bad.
give up, Kupo. My paws are ready. Fight another one, and I'll get it this time. Oh, I do have to kill one myself, then.
Yeah, since I fucked it up, now you try it. There's one right here.
Killing something too
there
fast
it is.
for you to be able to gather the item from seems a bit weird, because, like, isn't
You
it...
can just swoop in and pluck it now that it's dead, yeah.
Yeah. It's like etiquette in Pokemon, like you just... You can't capture a fainted Pokemon.
I almost had it that time. The last one's spine wouldn't have made a suitable knife anyway. Don't tell me you're tired already, Kupo. Just one more try. I have a good feeling about this one. Did you have to try multiple times, Minda?
Yeah. This is all scripted.
Okay, I was...
There's not.
So
it
you were
doesn't
fucking
actually
with
matter.
me when you said...
My
Yes, I
bad.
was just fucking with you.
In that case, you can kill this one.
I'm already on it. One each.
No, stop. Let Minda kill it.
Oh, Minda got the last hit.
I think I did get the hell last time.
Oh, it hurts to turn my neck. Slept on it wrong.
Yeah.
That did it. Never has a Moogle been so silently stealthy. I wager not even you saw me pull the spine from that wretched beast, Kupo. Well, I'll bring this right back to a saw. Alright, so I think it's faster to just teleport to Mogholm and fly to a saw.
No.
No.
Oh, no? Alright.
Look at the map. Look where Sai is. Look where Mogholm is.
It's literally a triangle.
Triangulations.
Oh, yeah, it's right in the middle. Alright.
I landed on the other side of this one big rock that I can't jump over. It's ridiculous.
So you say the quest to unlock the Moogle tribes take like 2 hours? Is this going to be 2 hours of this?
I mean, I don't know who said 2 hours, but it's going to be like another 45 minutes of this.
That's more reasonable. So, were you actually able to get the spine, Kupo? I don't know. Does this answer your question, Kupo? You actually did it! In fact, this spine is even sharper than the one before. I'll be able to make my friend an even nicer knife than the one he lent me. He'll surely forgive me now, Kupo. And with that, another Moogle's worries are washed away. But there's still much work to be done, and many more Moogles with messes to clean. It's up to us to find them.
I can't believe we had the option to say all you Moogles look alike.
Alright. Which way now?
Next, we're going to Zenith, which is the other Aetheryte. And Moglio is right next to the Aetheryte. The quest is Far From Home.
Alright, where are you, Moglio? Ah, there he is. Unmoogled Moogle. What, you lose your palm?
We haven't done Homecoming yet.
Ugh, this just won't do, Kupo. Far From Home. Oh, I get it.
There we go.
Look, adventurer, it's another Moogle that needs our help. I wonder where his troubles will lead us, Kupo. This won't do. This won't do at all, Kupo. Oh, whatever shall I do? Said in Heidegger's voice. What's wrong, Kupo? What won't do? Well, I came here from a song because the flowers here bloom so lovely, and every day I've watered them without fail. But then those discourteous dragons came in and started stamping all over them, Kupo. I could only stand their lack of manners for so long, until one day I gave them a stern lecture in hopes they would change their ways. But dragons being dragons, they roared and gnashed their teeth, and chased me from my beloved flower bed. So you want us to murder the dragons as retaliation for them chasing you out of your garden? Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? I've no choice now but to go back to Asa, but the dragons are stalking the road home. All I wanted to do was take care of the flowers, and now I'm trapped here, Kupo. That's quite the quandary. Aha! All I have to do is protect you on the way home, Kupo. Those dragons won't dare come near my mighty blade. Adventurer, come close. We must form our battle strategy, Kupo. Adventurer, I know you've helped me in the past, but I must ask you to let me take care of this task myself. We're totally going to be helping from the shadows, aren't we? To be a member of the Palm Guard not only requires a generous heart, but a strong arm as well. I shall guide this Moogle safely home by virtue of my own blade, Kupo. But there are lots of dragons on the road to Asa, and if one were to happen to attack, you have my permission to come to our rescue. A Moogle's no good to anyone if they become dragon fodder. Now that our strategy has been carefully thought through, excuse me, it's time to set out. Follow close behind, adventurer, so that you may bask in the courage of Moogle kind.
This feels exactly like that one Korok quest from Breath of the Wild.
Oh, where you've got to track the Korok through the forest?
Yes.
Yeah, that one was annoying.
Okay, my brain just realised something like 8 years later to the party. That Heroes of the Storm was named Heroes of the Storm because the blizzard is a storm.
Ah, I didn't realize that either. Dragon! Shoo, Kupo! Oh, not the Moogle.
Yeah, the guy attacking the Moogle.
I know, I was trying to select it. There's my dragon. Select the dragon. God damn it! I'm trying to kill the dragon! Oh my god, another one! Can I reach this one in time? There, I can fireball it. I got one fireball off. I have officially helped Moglio.
Alright.
This is at least partially a Black Mage problem.
That is true. The
But it
dragon
is
almost-
also a like literally my first hit as a dancer is my strongest one, and so that's why things are dying so fast.
True. The dragon almost cornered us, Kupo. But thanks to you, we've not suffered a scratch. Let's continue on our way to Asa. It is so funny that everybody hid from me that I was playing the slowest, most turret-like, hardest ranged DPS in the game until I'd already beaten El Realm
I
Reborn.
mean, you wanted to do it that
DPS.
way.
I would not have stopped.
Yeah, well,
being
what
a
we
black
knew,
mage.
that's why we didn't bother. Just telling you. Gonna try and let you fight something this time.
I think you're gonna have to fight one as well. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, like, that was at least part of the calculus there, was that, like, we knew you wouldn't stop even if we warned you, so we were just like, he'll hit the wall eventually.
And then I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh no, you hit the wall and round your face into it until it finally until you like sandpapered your way through.
Yeah.
I haven't had that much trouble with the game, have I?
No, but that's
we've had
general
to,
approach to things.
well, consult Teddy on that one. Teddy's been your healer for this experience.
Okay, fair enough. I almost had him that time. Just a couple more swings of my sword. The dragon would have fallen before me. Only a little bit further to Assam. Come, adventurer. I actually got the kill on that one. I did 4,400 damage to it. I cannot jump over this debris.
I do not know why this quest is making us all do it individually.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Especially since it's also not triggering them.
They're triggering in order, yeah.
Yeah.
Despite some hardships, we've finally completed our journey. But, adventurer, I am ashamed I wasn't strong enough to protect this Moogle on my own. When the dragons let out their terrifying roar, I couldn't do anything but cower in fear, Kupo. Fret not, Moglio. If not for you by my side, I would have never been able to return to Assam. Your courage was truly inspiring, Kupo. Was it? I think he just said it wasn't. You guys have low standards. I thank you for the encouragement, but the Palm Guard would never take a Moogle like me. The only course of action is to help more Moogles, Kupo. My courage shall not falter again. Now I'm off to find another pom-pom in need of aid. It's great to be back in Assam. I miss my flowers, Kupo.
Alright, so now, Moglio has moved off to the middle of nowhere due east of us. You will see a quest called the Nutty Initiation, kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, I see.
Off on its own. Yeah.
Yeah, when I started leveling Machinist, you guys went, hey, so you've been playing the hardest range DPS. Welcome to easy mode.
Yeah.
Have
magic
fun.
DPS. Range DPS is defined by its ability to move. Magic DPS are the ones that are a little more static.
Unless you're a summoner.
Yes, which everybody just calls a raised DPS instead of a magic DPS half the time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... Summoner is very funny. Well, at higher level, they have 3 spells per minute. The rest of the time, it's all instant cast abilities.
Really?
Yes. They have 3. They have to stare at a cast bar 3 times per minute.
Yeah, like about.
Samurai is almost more of a caster than summoner.
That's very interesting. I'll have to
It's
try that
it's
sometime.
hilarious. Well, you do have Summoner leveled to like 57 already, so it's right there waiting for you.
That's
You know
true.
You know what could
Even
be...
though you've played it 0 minutes, it's level 57 for you already. You've played it 0 minutes.
Yeah. I played
You
it
know
for
what-
2 minutes.
Okay, like 2 minutes to unlock it, but like, yeah. Anyway.
You know what could be an interesting possible future magic job? Mystic Knight.
Would that be caster or like a mage tank kind of thing?
I'm thinking, well, it would have a lot of cast time, so you wouldn't want to be getting hit by auto attacks, but with them interrupting your casts.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I like just a closer range caster. I'm thinking that would be an interesting twist.
Yeah, we already have. The trick would be differentiating that from a red mage, then, if it's going to be a caster.
I mean, sometimes flavor is enough to differentiate.
Sometimes.
It wouldn't be focused on the dual cast, and it wouldn't be focused on trying to
Yeah.
balance your white and black magic and all that.
Yeah. Because like if you're spending a significant amount of time in melee, then that would be a problem. So it's since a lot of just raid design is based around casters being, ranged.
Adventurer, look! It's a Moogle from the Palm Guard. He's been knocked unconscious. Or is he napping? There's only one way to find out. Ask him, Kupo. Alright, let's wake this guy up from his nap. This is the end, Kupo. Speak to me. What happened to you? Well, he slept wrong, and now he's got a crick in his neck.
Gotta just rotate your neck slowly a few times. Spend like a couple minutes doing that, and it'll work itself out.
Do they even have necks?
Have you ever seen a penguin skeleton?
Yeah.
I think that answers your question.
I have not actually.
They're like half neck. Their actual body is the bottom half of them, and the rest is neck and skull. I was on patrol. I was caught unawares. I was attacked. You were attacked? By whom, Kupo? A tree. It was a tree. Oh, my head. You flew into a tree, didn't you? Attacked by a tree? Adventurer, I'm afraid this is nothing but a clumsy movement, Kupo. My life is flashing before my eyes. If only I had brought more Kupo nuts, I could pull through. Nudge, nudge. It's just a slight bump on the head. You'll be flitting about in time. Nevertheless, a Moogle is in need, and I shall help however I can. Adventurer, let us discuss our new strategy. Well, everyone knows moving about when you've hit your head is dangerous. What's more, this area is crawling with carnivorous monsters, so we can't just leave him here. What's that? You'll go and get the Kupo nut while I stand guard? Alas, once again I lack the strength to refuse your aid. Adventurer, hurry and bring the Kupo nut before one of these mean-looking monsters decides to get curious. Like the one that's 20 feet away that really should have eaten this Moogle already. Getting a Kupo nut should be as simple as asking Mogzia, who looks after Mog's supply of pizza. If you explain the situation, he should be willing to part with a nut or two, Kupo. Alright, back to Moghome, I assume, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on the cliff above Moghome, not inside the cave.
Well, it's lucky that the Aetheryte is outside, then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mog Mill, where's Mogzia? Ah, this way. Wonder what Moogle pizza would be like? Probably full of Kupo nuts. What's that? A palm guard in need of a Koopo nut. It's a terrible thing for a palm guard Moogle to be trapped out in the wild without their precious nuts. Very well. Take as many as you need. Best bring it to him quick. Well, if you're giving me a bunch, maybe I'll try one. Nah, that's probably a mistake.
I'm allergic to nuts.
Oh, that sucks.
And cherries.
Oh, you can be allergic to cherries?
Yeah, makes my throat all tight. So, but yeah, being allergic to nuts and cherries while growing up gay did open me up to a lot of jokes.
Yeah, Moogle pizzas are probably full of Koopo nuts and dandelions.
Yeah.
Or whatever those puffy...
Yeah, those are dandelions. Or if they don't call them dandelions, they're actually dandelions. They might be fantasy dandelions, but whatever.
Like cloud mallow or something?
Yeah.
Ah, here we are. Oh, were you looking for us, Koopo? The Archaeosaur was getting a little too close for comfort, so Moglio and I fled over here.
Good they dressed up.
Oh, my poor head. Did you bring me a Koopo nut? Oh, thank heavens, Koopo. It's so delicious, and it's been so long. Yes, I can feel it. I can feel the power, Koopo. Oh, it's good to feel alive again. I must remember to bring more Koopo nuts with me on my next patrol. You saved my palm, Koopo. My thanks, Moglio. Without your aid, I would have met an untimely demise, Koopo. You are too kind. All I did was flee from that Archaeosaur. Nonsense, Koopo. You could have left me to be prey to the wild beasts, but you risked your pom-pom to carry me with you. You can hold your head high. But this isn't an ideal place for long-winded praise. Let us return to Moglu and seek out Captain Moglu, Koopo. Captain Moglu? Why, whatever for, Koopo? All shall be revealed in good time. Ah, yes, your companion may come along as well. I'll beat you there by teleporting. Alright, bye. I'm just gonna stand here until you're gone and then teleport ahead of you. Right down below, right?
Yes. And I think this is the one time where where the next quest is the same NPC that we just finished talking to.
So, you are the daring Moglio of whom I have heard so much. I am given to understand you have been helping our troubled brethren across the land. Yep, definitely him. All him. Definitely, absolutely him. I merely do what any upstanding Moogle would do, Koopo. Delegate. Though my trusty companion here deserves much and more of the credit. Although you have this adventurer's hand to aid you, you must stop this one Moogle crusade. Should the worst happen, it would be a grievous loss, Koopo. Are you saying I can't even help just one more Moogle? But I just wanted to prove myself worthy of the Palm Guard. Do not make me repeat myself, Moglio. Though your intent is noble, you cannot continue helping other Moogles alone. How about with a partner? Welcome to the Palm Guard. Nay, henceforth you will do so as a member of the Palm Guard, Koopo. Me? In the Palm Guard? We can ask for no greater honor than to count you amongst our ranks. Moogles all over, a brother of the Palm Guard among them, vouch for your skill and valor both. I can think of no worthier addition to our ranks. I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I don't want to join the Palm Guard. Hear, hear, Kupo. Are you sure I'm strong enough? Strength is important, 'tis true, but it is not without courage. And courage is something you do not want for, Kupo. I have great expectations of you, Moglio.
Why did they get specially designed hats for their ears and not us?
Oh, they... Wait, they can't take the hats off. Their palm is too big to fit through the hole.
Just welded
That's
into
the curse. That's the curse for them. That's the trade-off. They get hats that they can't take off.
I mean, the palm is just fluff, right? So maybe just like... Maybe it's just all fluff.
I kind of thought it was like Mr. Mime's shoulders.
They look fluffy to me.
Fair enough. This is everything I've ever dreamed of. It's even better than the time I ate 4 Koopo nuts at once. Finally, I'm Moglio of the Palm Guard, Kupapo. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Kupo. Come with me, and I shall introduce you to everyone. And money.
So, what do you bet the only reason they want him in is so that because they know he'll do the hard jobs that they won't?
That's how Moogles work, Kupo. Okay, so Moglu's the next one?
Yep, protecting the palm.
Ooh, dramatic music. Adventurer, word of your valorous deeds has spread far and wide. Pray, lend me your ear, for there is something I would ask of you, Kupo. As you know, Nidhogg's awakening has thrown our home into chaos. Our holy covenant with the great worm Resvelger obliges us Moogles to oversee upkeep of Zenith, a great spire to the west. However, Nidhogg's meddlesome minions are becoming bolder by the day. Although the stalwart members of the Palm Guard are making their most valiant efforts, we are outnumbered and outmatched. I would ask that you join us in our defense of Zenith for the sake of all the Moogles of Mogholm. My second-in-command, Mogkul, resides now at Asa. Speak with him to learn what aid he requires. Godspeed, adventurer. Alright, back to Asa, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is Mr. Mime naked? Ooh, that's a good question. And by which I mean a horrifying question that I'd like to stop pondering.
It was really weird in the Detective Pikachu movie where the guy has like basketball texture on it.
Yes, but the Mr. Mime segment was the best part of the movie. Certainly the funniest, so
Yeah.
I forgive them.
The Mr. Mime bit and the Ditto bit were the best parts of that movie. Remember the terrifying Ditto woman?
Yeah.
That kind of looks easy. I was like, oh no, I can't help. I accidentally started the cutscene here. Smack. Oh, not anymore.
It's nice to be doing multiple thousands of damage again. I've spent way too much time as other classes.
Mm-hmm.
3 dragons attacked me at once, Kupo. Just 2 would have been no problem, but 3? Barely escaped with my pom-pom intact. Thank you. Oh yeah, he did kill 2 of them by himself. Damn, this is a badass Moogle. Ah, so you were sent here by Captain Moglu? Well, we'd best return to Asa and talk there. I fear this area is no longer safe. Really? It's like 20 feet from Asa.
Walking up the stairs with your dragon mount.
Yes, I'm forcing him to walk just to see what he'll do. Thank you for your aid before, adventurer. The minions of Nidhogg used to keep their distance, but every day more are sighted just yalms away, Kupo. Defending Zenith has become quite a chore. Velger holds the landmarks built by the landlords to be sacred and has tasked Mughal-kind with their upkeep. That's just like landlords to make the tenants do all the work. But Nidhogg's brood pay our sacred covenant no mind. We can't let them desecrate Zenith. With your help, we'll teach those brutish dragons some manners, Kupo. I knew we could count on your strength. There's not much time to spare. Our operations will start henceforth. The courage of the Palm Guard shall not falter. Please tell me you get to go into battle with Mughal allies. That would be so funny.
Alright, and we are sticking with Mogul, but first look up at the sky. We got some fun weather.
Ooh, cool.
I'm real static. I believe it's mostly just used for fishing.
Well, I did just fight stuff in Final Fantasy II that was electric fish. Maybe that's what you can find.
Probably, actually. That would be like them. Anyway, back to Mogul.
Before Nidhogg's awakening, his minions didn't dare come near Zenith for fear of Velger's holy wrath. But more and more Sky Lords have been sighted within yalms of the Holy Palace, generally causing all kinds of dreadful disruptions, Kupo. Why, they could be creeping into Zenith as we speak. That's why I require your assistance in our patrols. Let us hurry to Zenith and drive away those brutish dragons. Alright. To Zenith.
Teleporting isn't really going to help.
Too late.
You know.
You know, given all the backhanded compliments that we get from moves, like, even your silly name is warming up to me, like that. Like, do you think like Mughal traditional mating practices includes like copious amounts of necking?
I would not like to be hit on by Mughals. And you distracted me with that thought, and I passed right by where we're supposed to go. Mogok. Mogok, there's a hell of a name. This is like a barbarian Mughal. Oh, he's even got an axe. This
Yeah, he's literally a barbarian Mughal.
Wait, maybe it's like the Marvel villain.
This dragon doesn't look so tough, Kupo. Help Mogul before she comes to harm. The dragons are everywhere, Kupo. Worry not, we shall take care of this Cretan. Adventurer, hurry and find Mogul, who should be patrolling to the north of here. She could be in trouble, Kupo. To the north, huh? Alright. I thought I was done for, Kupo. Thank heavens you were here to save me. The others may need our help. Let's hurry back to Ow!
Well, now it counted for you. Now the quest counted for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Let's hurry back to Zenith.
Did you even see the thing I was fighting before you got here?
Yes. And then I walked right past it. Oh my god, the Castaway Chocobo chick has a life preserver. That's so cute!
It is very cute.
You get it from fishing as well, I believe.
Yeah, I think Melinda's been doing a bunch of fishing. That's where you get the tadpole, right?
Yeah.
Maga told me of your bravery, Kupo. Thanks to you, and us, Zenith is now free of the evil dragons. And what's more, not a hair on a Moogle's pom-pom was harmed, Kupo. Hair on my head was harmed. I just said was harmed. Zenith is one of this area's most magnificent monuments, and we can't have those disrespectful dragons coming in and mucking things about, Kupo. Now that the dragons have been dispatched, we shall return to Zenith to discuss the next step. Follow us, adventurer. I should try out fishing at some point. You move faster flying than on the ground, right?
Yes.
Yes. Much faster.
Even compared to like on the ground with the highest mount speed from using the riding maps, I believe it's still like 100% of your base speed added on top anyway.
Damn. Zenith is a place of quiet sanctuary for Velger, and none can be allowed to disturb it. This is the first time the brood of Nidhogg have dared to come so close. I fear they may intend the worst. They mean to demolish Zenith. Mogul again? Correct?
Yep.
Mogul has lost track of Moglio's whereabouts. Zenith has been under the care of us Moogles for 1,000 years, and we won't let Nidhogg's minions defile it now. The Palm Guard shall defend it with all its might, Kupo. Huh? Where's Moglio? He was sent to patrol the nearby area. There's no sign of his green cap. I hope he didn't wander off too... That cap is not green, it's black. I hope he didn't wander off too far. Adventurers,
No, it's green.
search for Moglio. He should be close by. Mogok, Moga, start your assigned patrols, Kupo.
It's very much a green cap.
I'll have to look at it again when I find him again.
It's an olive green, but it's definitely a green. Merry Christmas, Minda.
Merry Christmas. In July.
That's when Christmas starts. Adventurer, a dragon attacked so many. They've overrun Zenith. I'll be fine, Kupo. Please, tell Mogul it's too dangerous. Is that green? Oh, that is green. Huh. Well,
Just
he's
like my
dead.
turtle. Green just like my turtle.
I forgot about the spinning.
Yeah, it's camera.
The Fiends attacked. I wager they regret that now. Why have they come so deep into Zenith? Also, hang on, I forgot to close PokeClicker before the stream.
How irresponsible.
How irresponsible of me. Me and my idle games. What? Moglio was also attacked, Kupopo. I shall go to his aid immediately. But I worry for Maga and Mogok's safety. The dragons could be lying in wait anywhere. Adventurer, seek them out and tell them Zenith is more dangerous than we imagined. This does not bode well, Kupo. Okay, doesn't matter which of these I get. Because they all suck. I'll take the high elixirs.
To be fair, nearly 2000 MP. Sorry, 2000 HP isn't too bad.
Alright. Next is a Moogle's Intuition, which is over by me.
I assume where we found Moglio?
Thereabouts. It's like the quest giver is actually Mogok, the barbarian Moogle.
Oh, right. Oh, it's the adventurer. Nothing amiss here, Kupo. Have you just been chilling, taking a nap? Is that why nothing's amiss? What? Nidhogg's minions have been spotted. And Moglio injured? How dreadful. Come to think of it, I did see something large moving across this bridge. You were absolutely taking a nap. I know what to do. I shall keep watch in front of this bridge and make sure no dragons sneak across while you investigate the area, Kupo. Fear not, for I am a capable defender. Alright, well let's go kill some dragons while Mogok takes a nap.
Got a bunch of fight zones.
We each take one.
Oh yeah, let's see if we can do this all in one go.
This is not spawning.
Yeah, it's not spawning for me either. I think it's
in order.
I think you have to do them one at a time. Which is a shame because that would have been really fun if they let us get away with that.
Yeah. Split up gang and search for kills.
Hey, at least I got to actually do something this time.
Never again.
Mogok, I did your work for you. To think the servants of Nidhogg have the nerve to come all the way here. Thank you, adventurer, for ridding Zenith of their presence. Well, I shall resume my patrol. No dragon shall escape my watchful gaze, Kupo.
Next, we're looking for Maga. The quest is An Uneasy Feeling.
I assume I follow you?
Yep.
God, they really just give these blue quest information.
Oh, adventurer! I thought you were a dragon, Kupo. What? Dragons have already been spotted prowling Zenith. We can't just let them run amok in our sacred palaces. In fact, I think I can hear their impudent growls from here. But dragons are so monstrous, and their claws are so sharp. How is Moglio braver than the established Palm Guard Moogles? Just imagining the dragons fills me with music. But you're brave enough. Do you suppose maybe you could cross this bridge and scare away any dragons you find, Kupo?
Imagine dragons.
Exactly. Scary isn't really what I do. It's more murdery.
That's a bit scary.
Murder is scary. Second verse, same as the first.
Round and around.
Round and round we go. Where we stop, Morgan knows.
Stop the doors.
Ow.
I was already level 90 when I bothered to unlock this quest. And so, like, all of these quests were just, like, basically literally look at monsters and they die. Don't even have to, like, press a button. Auto attack kills the things in one hit.
There were how many dragons across the bridge? Thank heavens for you, adventurer. I would have tired out after slaying just one, Kupo. Well, I shall return to my patrol. Mayhap I should keep a wide berth from this area. While you're here, I would ask one more favor from you. Mogok is also patrolling the area nearby. Pray, tell him to be extra alert on his patrol. We wouldn't want him to be Dragonfoot, Kupo. So you were supposed to do Moga first, then?
And it doesn't really matter. They were both on the map. They're both done. And now we're going back to Magok. Magcool.
Technically, we've also gone back to Mogok.
Yeah.
No, not Moga. I think we scared all the dragons away, Kupo. Mogok and Moga have given me their reports. Adventurer, tell me what you saw while patrolling through Zenith, Kupo, because they didn't. As I thought, Nidhogg's minions were already in Zenith. But if their aim was to destroy it, then why haven't they done anything more? Were they just here to attack us? Marco, why do these dragons wish to destroy Zenith, Kupo? Moglio, you've just joined the Palm Guards. We haven't had time to tell you the whole story. One of you is eating your mic.
Oh, I lean back. My fan is probably hitting it.
Ah, gotcha. 1,000 years ago, when the Sky Lords and Landlords lived together in peace, they built this palace to stand as a symbol of their friendship. But, as you know, war broke out between them, and Nidhogg and his servants wrought destruction upon the Landlords. Of the structures that the Landlords built, only this palace, so loved by the great worm Hresvelger, remains. A symbol of friendship. If they can't bring down the whole tower, they must mean to destroy its most symbolic part, Kupo. Its most symbolic part? That couldn't mean... Oh no, Kupapo. They mean to destroy the spire. Well, they can do that from the air. Good luck getting us up there to take them down. The spire is right above us. Mogok, Moga, the two of you come with me. Moglio, you still need rest. Remain here and stay out of sight of errant dragons, Kupo. Wait! Oh, I feel so useless, Kupo. Well, I may not be able to help, but you're here, Kupo. You must help the others in my stead. Follow them and protect the spire, Kupo. Unlocked. Trial.
Sadly, no.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Where are my
Would've been fun.
Moogle allies?
Up. Just keep going up. Straight up.
I actually meant when can I get Moogle allies in battle, but...
yeah.
A DG Slipplepoint. There's a Hobbit name if I've ever seen one.
Further up.
This was a bit awkward when you didn't have a marker on your waypoints to tell you to go higher or lower.
Oh yeah, I bet that would have been frustrating.
Oh my god, this is so high!
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I bet a lot of people didn't even know there was stuff this high up.
Oh, no, I'm too high.
Higher than a friendly Gamzee.
Oh, they got their asses beat, okay. Ah, so you've brought a member of mankind to fight alongside you. You have done well to survive the attacks of my minions. And where they failed, I shall succeed. Your corpses will fill my belly as the last remnants of mankind burn before me.
This is really polite.
Well, that was easy.
Disappointing.
Such a dreadful dragon. But you gave it the thrashing of a lifetime. Their plan lies in shambles, and Zenith stands proud, Kupo. Zenith is safe. Those dragons will think twice before coming here again, Kupo. At last, we can finally rest our wings. We've barely had time to stop and look at what we're protecting. But now that we do, is there a sight as breathtaking, Kupo? It's pretty tall. Oh my god, can you get on top of that?
I believe so.
Aye, its beauty is unrivaled. Alas, time has not been kind to it. Every day the cracks run longer and more bricks come loose. And there's little we can do to stay the ravages of time. I often wonder if Res Velger is saddened by the sight, Kupo. It is not for us to know the Great Worm's feelings. What matters is that we honor the Covenant and continue keeping Zenith clean and safe. Yes, the Covenant our ancestors formed with the Great Worm Res Velger. That Covenant, the Covenant with Res Velger. Res Velger's Covenant. We protect his precious memories, and in return, he protects us. Really? Because it seems like he mostly spends his time sulking. The great Res Velger has suffered the sting of betrayal once already, and we shall not be the ones to betray him again. Until the day clouds of sorrow blot the skies no longer, we shall remain true to him. Oh, Kupopo, are you crying, adventurer? Our apologies, we didn't mean to get so sentimental. Worry not, this isn't a time for sadness. Cheer up, because, thanks to you, the Palm Guard has the courage to be even better, Kupo. We'll patrol Zenith one more time to make sure no more nasty dragons are lurking about. Pray return to Margot and tell Captain Marglu of our valiant deeds here.
You can, in fact, fly up on top of this thing.
Cool. But first... Oh, I can't jump off? Come on!
Yeah, this game doesn't let you jump into the abyss. If there is no ground below you, you just can't do it.
There is ground below, though.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little sketchy.
I guess they want to maintain realism.
Mm-hmm. Not only can you sit up here, there's a lookout point here, but you still haven't unlocked those!
I love how they got vistas, but literally everybody and then just says lookout point.
Oh, hey, Midfilia Waters, welcome. I'm glad you found the stream.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
Alright, this time I can jump off. Whee!
And now we're going back to Mogholm.
funny if you teleported just in time for me to accept it before landing.
Pull off the Legend of Zelda strat. I have done that before. I have saved myself from a fall in Tears of the Kingdom by just teleporting.
It would be really funny if it maintained momentum.
Yeah.
A fearsome dragon at Zenith. Well, it wasn't that fearsome, Moglu. I dread to think what might have happened had you not been on hand. My thanks for your aid, adventurer. It is as Mogok says. Come what may, we will continue to honor the sacred covenant with Res Velger, Koopa. Would that we could do more. Had we but the knowledge, we would restore Zenith to its former glory. But we haven't, and it avails us not to dwell on what we cannot do. Nay, we must focus our energies on what we can do. That is, protecting Zenith. My Moogles have performed their duty most admirably this day, and they shall be rewarded with Koopo nuts. Materia 4, those are the useless materias because they are the ones everybody gets, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I'll just take the crit one. Alright, what's next?
That is the halfway point.
The halfway point?
So maybe that 2-hour estimate was not so far off after all.
Oh boy.
How about we finish unlocking the Moogle quest next week and try some Hildebrand?
No,
how
we're
about
doing
we do
class
anything
quests.
else?
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, because this is also the point where we would have to go to Ishgard and do a whole other and start the other fork of the quest anyway. So
Gotcha.
a good place to pause and do literally anything else except deal with these damn Moogles.
They are pretty tiresome. Alright, well, we're going to do class quests then. Before I do that, I'm going to take a quick break and have a snack. I will be back in a minute, guys.
Alrighty. Hi, kitty. Do you want attention?
We were at the end of Savage yesterday. Things got a bit awkward when in the middle of one of the last pulls, we just hear our healer like, "Oh, kitty, not a good time to be climbing. Oh, ow, ow, ow."
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Honestly, a sizable fraction of my deaths in this game have been a direct result of the kitty messing with me. either sitting on the keyboard or trying to climb on top of me while I was healing.
Yeah.
Hmm. I want the other. I want the other Dark Knight pose so bad. Because female Dark Knights have like the cool pose where they stick their sword in the ground, and guys just have this.
I actually prefer the guy version.
Hmm. I mean, like, I get that it's a Cloud reference, but it's just so, like, here's my sword, whatever. It's way too chill. It also helps I literally use the Melena's pose in my portrait whenever I can. My main character, anyway. Can't do that with Zaminda because I don't have that pose. Somebody in chat says, I wish they let you use emotes. Well, you can. They just, like, pause the emotes.
Wish you could use it in what? Portraits. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can use portraits in emotes. Or you can use emotes in portraits.
Yeah, but there's a lot that are not possible to use.
Well, are there some that are not usable?
Oh yeah, most of them.
Hmm.
It's just the selection that's available right now.
Use more emotes in portraits? Okay, I see. That's fair. And IGU starts naming off all of the paid emotes, which I can kind of agree with them not putting those in, because like that would be a little like pay to win the glamour contest, you know what I mean?
Okay, I'm back, and I have a fan running. So if you guys can hear a little bit of white noise, that's what that is. Because
I can hear it all. Yeah, I could hear it already.
Oh, god damn it, the stream
Yeah.
froze.
I was just about to say, I was just checking if it was me or not.
Alright, I'm gonna have to restart the stream, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I should be back. I guess I'll wait for ads to stop playing for people. And then we will continue. And I'll lay out what character classes I have ready to go. Can you guys hear me now? Are the ads done?
Yeah, it seems to be fine.
Cool. Okay, so we're doing some class quests now. All right, I'm going to list
Scholar.
off...
Scholar.
Scholar, fair enough. All right, well, I'm still going to list them off. I've got Dark Knight at 60. I've got Monk at 30. I've got Scholar and Summoner at 57. I've got Machinist at 48. I've got Carpenter at 30. Blacksmith at 40. Miner and Botanist both at 30. But yeah, we should probably do Scholar, seeing as I've been leveling with that, and it's my healer. So let me
and then Scholar, and then probably Machinist next, because I know with Machinist you're definitely missing some important skills at this point.
Probably. Okay, Scholar. Beast Within is in Limsa Lominsa. Off we go.
But yeah, that was literally the halfway point in the Moogle quest. That was quest number 10 of 20.
Yeah, that's...
that we completed.
Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I can never keep track of where you're supposed to go in Limsa. I've learned Ul'dah, I've learned Gridania, but I haven't spent enough time in Limsa to learn it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say Ul'dah is the hardest one to get around, but I always found it to be Limsa.
Is that Thancred? No. It's Thancred's twin. That is just Thancred. In different clothes.
Yeah, Thancred Thancred's hair specifically gets used, well, and his face. Like, he is the most nondescript of the Scions.
Well, he works towards his profession, I suppose.
Yeah, there's also like
He's
one of
just
the merchants,
a dude.
Also, like one of the merchants, and I think the Goldsmith Guild, or maybe the Alchemist Guild. One of them is also just Thancred.
I guess they would have had to give him the dumb eye patch to differentiate his character model then.
Yeah, maybe.
Alka Zolka. Scholar's Gown. Sacred Soil. Creates a designated area in which party members will only suffer 90% of all damage inflicted. That seems important.
That is important.
It uses one of your ethical crystal things, but it's a really good way to.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you've noticed, but like I use that move a lot whenever I've been healing in our groups.
Yeah, I think I recognize it.
Yeah, it's the big AoE.
It's like a gun.
Lore, you must come with me at once. Another Tonberry has emerged from the Wanderer's Palace. A traveling peddler caught sight of the fiend and fled to Camp Bronze Lake. Once again, it falls to the Marauders Guild to find and slay it. Except it falls to us. This time we will hunt the Tonberry in greater numbers, so that we might surround it and cut off all avenues of escape. I have not forgotten our previous attempt to slay one of the foul creatures. Nor have you, I trust. I have your assurances that you will keep your fairy in line this time, yes? Then let us make for Bronze Lake at once. Our comrades have already departed, and I do not wish to fall behind. We will rendezvous with them at the same place we battled the first Tonberry. Alright, let me bring out my carbuncle, who will not be appearing in cutscenes. Okay.
It's not appearing in this cutscene.
It's a good one unless you have a party member that likes to eat shit, so you need to use the charges for your big heal. I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah. Although you don't even have your big heal at this point. It's kind of a moot point.
There's something very frustrating about when you get the newer players who just immediately run out of the It's like, no, get back in. It's good.
Alright, level sync. Unable to commence duty as disciple of the Lantern Hand or well in a party. Alright, party.
Party break.
Thank the gods you have come, Lore. Any later, we might have had to proceed without you. I teleported here. Calm down. The Tonberry appears to be in some sort of trance. It is oblivious to our presence. What is making that crinkly noise? Is everyone ready? Is that my fairy's noise?
I don't know, I don't have the stream audio on, I can't hear it.
Fair enough. Excellent. Remember, we must surround the fiend. Cannot be allowed to flee. Excuse me. My son, my dear son. Stay away. I cannot... Well, so much for surrounding it. Damn it, not again. It seeks sanctuary inside the Wanderer's Palace. Well, I'm not going back in there right now. Come, let us follow and finish this once and for all. Well, that's a convenient boat. Hi, Koshek. Oh, we are back in the Wanderer's Palace. Oh, yep. No. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I have a time limit.
Just you, 2 NPCs versus a shit ton of Tonberries? Good luck.
Oh, fuck.
Every duty has a time limit.
And yeah, every duty has a time limit. It's not like... It's like, the time limits almost never matter.
Oh, I can take these things down in one shot. Alright, that's less frightening. These things are barely doing any damage at all. I assume there's no insta-kill.
I mean, this is a solo duty, so, you know.
Yeah.
It's designed around you being hit.
Yeah, they
oh
know
my
you're
god,
not
that Tonberry has a black mage hat. That's so cute!
Yep.
I picked up a Tonberry doll when I was at PortCon a couple weeks ago. I saw it and I had to have it. But now I need one with a black mage hat. Maybe I'll take Ralsei's and put it on it.
That'd be good.
Okay, the Rancor Flames were invulnerable. Got it. Thornberry Healer? Oh, Hexer, not Healer. Oh, this thing has boss health. Alright. Get out of the orange circle, Alpha Zola. Zolka. Whatever your name is.
Oh, yeah. This is that ARR NPC AI. NPCs get better at avoiding AoEs in later expansions.
Oh, ads. Feathered Fairy? That's not a fairy. That's a Beelzebub enemy.
That probably is a fairy, which is a little terrifying.
Oh, actually, you're right.
Yeah. Corrupted fairy.
No, hey, you get back here. Got it, okay. Oh, we gotta run. Rancor Flames. Move, Alka. Do I have to talk to Alka? No, I killed the Thornberry Wanderer. Oh, the flames are attacking me and just blowing themselves up. Gotcha. Okay. Thanks, Carbuncle. What? Again? Why do you protect this demon? It is my fairy's wings making that noise. Heal the Thornberry Wanderer. My finger just moved to the bio button. The Rancor, Lily, my son! Why are you here? Who has summoned you? That would be me. Then Nim is no more. 1,500 years. Can it truly be so? I was Sarito Karito before the sickness from the sea transformed me. Are you contagious? The traders, they were the first. As their ears and noses began to atrophy, their limbs grew shorter, and their skin... Wait, is this where all Thornberries come from? Oh. We scholars tried to halt the spread, tried to find a cure, but in time we too fell ill. Sympathy turns to fear, and fear to anger. Monsters, they called us. Abominations. Then you were once a man? They sealed the sick within the temple with magics, tried to drown us, tried to forget us. This is horrifying. Though our bodies had been changed, our minds remained intact. But within every man lurks a beast. When those whom you call kin deny you, come to hate you and despise you. I too succumbed to the rancor, until you reunited me with Lily, my dearest son. There's a reason we wanted you to do this before Wanderer's Palace Heart. Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, because so like, not even a spoiler, but like when you get the quest for Wanderer's Palace Heart, it literally starts like, we gotta help the innocent Tonberries, and like, what? and so like if you do that without doing this, it's like, what?
That makes no sense.
What do you mean innocent Tonberries? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, the rancor specifically came from the Tonberry King that we defeated. His hate was consuming the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, gotcha. Long has my mind been clouded with hatred, but by the resplendent light of Lily, at long last I am free. Do you want her back? Because I can just use my carbuncle.
Yeah, it is Lily.
Were you crying, Alka? So we gotta spread this information, right? We gotta tell everybody that the... Well, I knew it. That was a Lalafell name.
Mm-hmm.
So where do the big Tonberries come from? Rogaden?
I guess, yeah.
Like the giant 8-foot tall ones?
Yeah.
I think they're even bigger than that.
I think they're just further mutated by the curse.
I like the implication that those are Rogan Tonberries, and then the society that the Wanderer's Palace used to sit over was like 90% Lalafell with like a couple tall folk, and that's why like all but a few Tonberries are Lalafell sized.
That's pretty funny, actually.
And it makes sense. But anyway,
I nearly killed him. Thank the gods that fairy stopped me. I wonder, did she know it was Surito from the beginning? Or was it only... In any case, she has regained a good portion of her memories. If not all of them, I suspect. Well, if you would excuse me, I need to take some time to put my thoughts in order and decide how I might explain this to the Axemaster. Hardened Marauder. So wait a bleeding moment. That Tonberry used to be a scholar like you? So, does that mean you'll turn into one of them if you keep slinging those spells? Or did I misunderstand what he said back there? You misunderstood, my friend. Oh, the hell's with it. I came expecting to fight one town, Tonberry, not a whole bloody mess of them. If it wasn't for you and your flying friend, I reckon we'd not have left there alive. Gotta say, you and all could make a great team. Shame there ain't more of you scholarly types around, because I could use a partner like you. Take care, Lore. Alright, back to Limsa, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Tonberry race win, that would be funny.
Yeah.
You would only have one character class. And that class would be Tonberry.
We've seen some. We've seen the black.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are a bunch of Tonberry classes, aren't there, actually? Never mind.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, back in, what was it, the spring event when we got the Tonberry costumes? Remember that?
Yeah.
One of the NPCs who can show up there, it's like, there was a bit in there where we were free to run around, and there were a bunch of NPCs in costume, and they were like, and they all had like creative names, but they were clearly recognizable if you knew what their features were.
Uh-huh.
And Alka-Zilka can show up there if you've completed the Scholar quest line, but he obviously didn't for you because you hadn't done it yet.
Yeah, he's like, I was worried at first that this might be a bit insensitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Wait. Oh, we're not coming back here yet. I had to talk to the Tonberry. Where
Whoops.
was he?
Probably like 3 feet to your left.
Yup, that's where he is.
Classic lore tunnel vision.
Yep.
I think he's directly behind where I was, actually.
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was directly behind where you were standing when you teleported.
No, he was directly behind where I started, and up here. That the traditions of my people have not been lost to the ages is of great comfort to me. I do not know how that soul crystal came into your possession, but I am glad that it did, for the sickness robbed me not only of my body, but of Lily as well. The soul of the scholar no longer resonates with my ether. I cannot summon her. Only you can. Only you are fit to wield the magics now. Here, a gown as befits a scholar of your standing. I bequeath it to you, along with the knowledge of sacred soil, my most versatile art. I cannot thank you enough for purging the rancor from my heart, but there are still countless others who have yet to see the light. I cannot abandon them to their fate. I will not. And so I bid you farewell, Lore. Carry on our traditions with pride. Item level 90 a tire coffer. Not that it's useful. Well, it'll probably have some cool glamour in it or something.
Yeah, it's mostly there for the glam. Well, I mean, scholars look like huge dorks in all of their gear sets, but sometimes it's, cute.
This concludes the Scholar Quest for A Realm Reborn. Wait, that's the end? I thought that was the start of the next series.
Well, I mean, you're the next one. The next quest is the start of the Heaven Sword quest.
Oh, right. I wasn't at 50 when I last did class quests, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Achievement unlocked, Flying Colors 1. Okay. What was I going to do? I'm going to add my new ability to my hotbar.
Yes, so that is an Ether Flow ability, so you'll probably want to put it next to Energy Drain and Lustrate.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to move Sucker.
Should be noted, it is a ground target ability, so you need to remember that when you use it.
Need to remember what?
It's a ground target ability. Kind of like your caster limit breaks.
Yeah, no, I heard that part. What'd you say at the end? You faded out.
Oh, just that you need to bear that in mind when you use it.
Gotcha. Okay, where do I want this on my hotbar? Because, alright, Ether Flow restores max MP. We will put Ether Flow. I've got Ether Flow on my second hotbar. So we'll put Sacred Soil where Ether Flow is right now. Nope, that was not what I meant to... God damn it. Alright, it was Fey Illumination that I had there. Alright, I've got Sacred Soil on my hotbar.
Yay.
Cool. Alright, back to Alkazoka, I guess.
Yeah. Now you go back to Lipsa.
Where am I walking? I could just teleport to the Marauders Guild.
Yeah, you could have any of the other 3 times you came here too. Oh boy.
Alkazoka's face is the picture of excitement. The
Hey.
Green Death. You have astonishing timing, Lord. Would you believe that I meant to send for you this very bell? Surito Karito has summoned us both by name. His missive was unclear as to why he needs us, but when a living scholar calls, we can scarce dismiss him. Just imagine the sort of things we might learn from him. The military tactics, the Nimian secrets. Come, my friend, let us make for the shores of Bronze Lake, where Surito Karito and untold knowledge await. Back we go! Back and forth across the world. The Green Death. I got to explain to my mother what a Tonberry was after I bought the Tonberry doll. She was unimpressed. Thank you for coming. I hope the journey was not too taxing. I can't remember. Did we go to the Wanderer's Palace as part of the ARR MSQ?
No.
That was a side one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's very awkward to do that after this quest line. Thank you for coming. I hope the journey was not too taxing. Not at all. Both Laura and I are ready and willing to help. Also, we come here every 5 minutes. But pray tell, why have you summoned us? Allow me to start at the beginning. After Lily freed my heart, I've returned to my people. For the first time in an age, I was myself. And I was not alone for long. Many of my kin regained their sanity once the palace was freed of the Tonberry King's malignance. Oh, you're required to do the Wanderer's Palace before you can do this quest, huh?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No?
Yeah, I think you just get unique dialogue if you. But I think this is just it.
Though our minds were our own, our forms remained monstrous, and we dared not venture outside. Yet within our halls, we were content with our own company and the quiet life. But it did not last. One by one, we began to grow ill again, and then grotesque. The sickness that transformed us into Tonberries has returned. What? Are you certain? Beyond all doubt. 1,500 years passed, powerful magics were used to seal us in the palace alongside the sickness. Yet even these could not withstand the calamity. As we arose from our long slumber, the sickness awoke with us. Oh, so the Wanderer's Palace was not in 1.0. Did they not have Tonberries in 1.0? Huh. As a scholar, I must see my people restored in mind and body both. But finding a cure will take many moons, perhaps even years, and that is time they do not have. Yet I presume you will not stand idle while their condition worsens. This is why you summoned us, is it not? Just so. Why are we standing in puddles? Why are we standing on this? Why don't we stand on dry ground? Just so. I plan to seal the worst afflicted within a section of the palace. There they will slumber once more. This itself is no cure, but it will afford me the time I so desperately need to find a permanent solution. Now, as for the seal itself, an enchantment of this nature is not unlike a net. It is anchored at several points, and if not laid down in perfect balance, the magics will falter. In order to accomplish this balance, my people created keystones to focus and disperse ether. It is these keystones that I have need of, but I dare not seek them out myself for fear of being hunted. Then we will gather them in your stead. It is we, is it not, Lore? Yeah, I'm down. Oh, ow. Thank you both. The original enchantment encircled this lake, and 2 of the keystones should be somewhere along the banks. If you search the shores, I've no doubt you will find them.
I imagine if you've never done Wanderer's Palace normal, the dialogue to that quest just like changes to reflect that. You'll say something like no, it's like the king's rancor still holds sway over some within the palace, but blah blah blah.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so it's been a while since I've been playing dungeons at a character level where I can actually use Lustrate and Energy Drain. Lustrate triggers the Ether Flow gauge, right?
No, Ether Flow triggers the Ether Flow gauge.
Oh.
You cast Ether Flow to get your Ether points, and then you use them with Energy Drain, Lustrate, and now Sacred Soil. Those 3 moves use Ether Flow. Energy Drain does a little damage and heals you. Lustrate is a decent heal, and
Sacred Soil is Sacred Soil.
And Sacred Soil is Sacred Soil, yes.
Yeah. Alright, I'll have to remember Ether Flow is on my second hotbar. No, I can put it on my first hotbar. What am I doing? I'll just move my Carbuncle to my second hotbar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Carbuncle is definitely a second hotbar material, because you're going to use it like once at the beginning of a dungeon. Or when you die, I suppose, and need to resummon it. Yeah, eventually you're going to get more abilities, so this won't work. So this isn't a long-term solution, but you can put Ether Flow, Energy Drain, Lustrate, and Sacred Soil all on one 4-square, because they all kind of go together thematically. Eventually, you'll get more Ether Flow abilities, so that won't work as cleanly forever. But right now, it's a good way to use your controller setup.
Well, this is going to be overwhelming on my hotbars eventually, then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You'll get used to it.
You get used to it. That's why they give you the abilities. Figure them out.
That's why they give you what ability?
That's why they give you abilities just in general, slowly.
Gotcha.
So you can deal with them one at a time. Although, like, eventually it does well to, like, just go through your hotbars and just start over from scratch. Because,
yeah, I'll
like,
probably have to do that eventually.
Yeah, well, because, like, eventually what happens, you'll, at, let's say, you'll, at, like, level 70, you'll get an ability that's way more useful than anything else that you have. Well, you're going to want to put that like, way in a more convenient spot than it would normally, because, like, if it's just the last ability on your hotbar, way out of the way, it's like, no, you don't want to put it there. It's way more useful than that. You want to put it, like, right on button number 1. But then you have to, like, move button number 1 to someplace else, and then you end up just spending an hour reshuffling your entire hotbar. It's the MMO experience.
Wait, hang on.
And
hang on. Ruin 2. Have I been using Ruin 1 by mistake this whole time?
No. Ruin 2 is the instant cast version of what should be Broil at your level, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Ruin 1.
Ruin 1 automatically upgrades to Ruin 3 and then Broil.
Yeah, which it has a cast time, whereas Ruin...
And does more damage.
Yeah, whereas Ruin 2 has no cast time, but obviously you have to recast.
Yeah.
As a result, you can use it. You can use it while moving. It's effectively it is scaled.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You should be using Ruin 3, I think, is what I think it's either Broil or Ruin 3.
Oh, well, I don't have Ruin 3 yet. I won't have that until I have Ruin 2. I get Broil at 54. Broil 2 at 64. Broil 3 at 72.
What? Sound right?
I don't see Ruin 3.
Do you have... Well, then where's Ruin 1?
It's the very first... it's the very first thing I unlock in level 1.
Okay, so you do have Ruin 1. Okay.
Yeah. I have Ruin 1. Ruin 2. And no Ruin 3.
By the way, while we're here,
It's
Oh
all
yeah, maybe
Broil?
maybe Ruin 3 is just Summoner.
yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, while you're here, there is the unlock quest for Wanderer's Palace Hard. I wouldn't say we do it now, but it might be interesting to unlock it now, especially since this quest has something unique to it.
You need to get closer to your mic, man.
Yeah, you've been very quiet all stream.
Have I? Is that it?
Yes.
That's much better.
Okay.
So I've been avoiding unlocking the quests for these bonus dungeons until we do them, so that we don't forget them.
I don't think we'll forget Wanderer's Palace Hard.
Also to free up space in my quest list. But if you think we should unlock it and stuff, I guess we will.
Yeah. Well, I think this is one of those quests where you don't actually have to do the dungeon. You just complete the quest and it's unlocked. So it'll
gotcha.
free up the space immediately.
They're right here. You're flying away from them.
I don't see any blue.
Blundering treasure hunter.
Are you facing them?
Yeah.
They're not on my screen. I haven't done whatever I need to do to unlock them yet.
Huh. Oh, I've already picked up. I see. It's the next step in. Right. Okay. He's It's picked up from Modona, I think, since it enters Blazon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's turn in this scholar quest, and then we'll go to Mordona. Has your search for keystones borne fruit? Yes, yes, there can be no mistaking these runes. I have it! I have it! Whew, that was a pitched battle, I tell you. The keystone was in the clutches of an Urug knight, and an ill-tempered one at that. That explains the distinctive odor. How would you know? You don't have a nose. But the runes leave no doubt. Thank you, Okazoka. It was the least I could do. I trust you can seal away the worst stricken of the Nimians now. It is not that simple, I fear. The enchantment will fail without 3 keystones, 2 on the outside and another at the center. I lack this grand keystone and the knowledge to locate it. While I search, pray, focus on your studies. I have a suspicion that what trials await will try you sorely as a scholar. I wonder if he's going to betray us, like if the Rancor has taken him over and he's trying to free the Tonberries. That'll be interesting. Alright, what's this? Indomitability. Restores own HP and the HP of all nearby party members.
And it's another ether flow.
It's basically party-wide version of Illustrate.
Ah, gotcha. We have divined the location of the Grand Keystone, my friend. It lies in the ruins to the east. The credit for the find truly lies with Okazoka. His knowledge of Nim is impressive, It was not long into our discussion of the stone's whereabouts that we were able to piece together where it must be. As you can imagine, he could not contain his curiosity. Even now, the evil seed of what he's done germinates within him. He is combing through the ruins. Please, see that he comes to no harm. We often left guardians to watch our most precious assets. I told Alka-Zolka this, but he firmly believes the enchantments have worn thin. I am less sure. Be careful when you take the Grand Keystone. We can take whatever it is together. Alright. Core team quest is right in this area, so we won't leave yet.
Yeah, pretty much all of the Scholar job quests stay in this zone. So if you just hold on to them like you've been doing, you...
Hold on to them like I've been doing what?
You can just, like, knock them out 1, 2...
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I was talking about earlier, like, hotbar management is probably the most important thing to enjoying an MMO, because, like, that's your controls. If the controls for a game suck, the whole game tends to suck, and the hotbar are your controls.
Yeah.
So you gotta figure out how to make them comfortable for you.
Yeah, I'll redo my whole hotbar sometime soon, probably when I hit 60 with Scholar.
Yeah, that's a good time to do it. Like every like major milestone.
Yeah, we've all modified and trimmed and expanded our hotbars for every single job we've got, just bit by bit as we gain more, learn more.
Excuse me. Lore, you have arrived in time. I believe our prize is just yonder, and I trust Surito Karato mentioned the Guardians. I have my... Yeah, Alka-Zolka shows up there, Count Bob. We actually discussed that a minute ago. I have my doubts they still guard our prize, but better safe than sorry. Should any awaken to our presence, we will reduce them to rubble. Oh, don't apologize. You just weren't here for it. Keep your wits about you, Lore. That animation was something out of Teletubbies. A guardian. Well, we have dug up much of Nim's past. Mayhap it's time we put a piece of it to rest. Flow, I'm going to try save the soil. That is a big AoE. God damn.
Yeah.
It used to be much smaller, but in a recent patch they basically increased the range of pretty much everything healing related.
Oh shit, I gotta heal off the Zolka. God damn, alright.
Yeah.
Get out of the AoE, Alka.
These quests are super annoying because your Carbuncle won't heal Alka-Zolka because he's not a member. And so, like, that always makes the... Like all of the healer quests have this problem, but with Scholar it's especially bad, that you always get these quests to heal an NPC, and a lot of your abilities are kind of useless because the NPCs aren't programmed to count as party members. Make sure to put bio up on the
Yep, I just remembered to do that.
Yep. Anyways, my stream's a little late, so I was watching you not do that.
This one's hard, holy shit.
Yeah.
It still amuses me that there's always beer on the table, always food on the table in front of them, and the person in the pillion position just has a potted plant in their face instead of access to
Alright,
drink.
stun.
Maybe it's catnip.
Hey.
Let's heal Alka. Get him back up higher. Oh my god, stop taking so much damage, Alka! Oh, my Sacred Soil went away pretty quick. Okay. Yep, focus on me. That's good. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Go down. Okay. Almost got him. Got him. Oh, that was hard. Haha! What a team we make! No foe can stand against the Scholar and Marauder. The Grand Keystone is ours. Surito will no doubt be happy to get his hands on it. $773 whole experience points. Ooh. Alright, so that is supposed to teach me how to use Sacred Soil, I assume.
Nah, just supposed to show you how to heal. Sacred Soil was doing nothing for Alka's.
Oh,
He's
he's
not
not a
attacking.
party member. Ah.
Yep.
Also,
Yep.
this is a Heavensward quest. You get Sacred Soil at the end of her own born.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You are safe, thank the gods. And the Grand Keystone? Excuse me. Much better at duties than I used to be? Thank you. I've gotten more used to how the game plays.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm not a black mage right now.
that also does help, legitimately.
Yeah. Well done, you two. With this, I can cast a sealing enchantment over those of my people suffering most. I am full glad to hear it. Soon the worst afflicted will be at peace once more, safely segregated from the others. But this is only the first step. I would need to learn the cause of the sickness before seeing my people cured. You are not alone in this, Surito Karuta. We three shall see an end to this blight. Thank you, Alkazolka, Lore. I am proud to have you both at my side. Lore, it is time that you learned a new spell for giving succor to your comrades in arms, Indomitability. Once it was the sole province of high-ranking scholars. May it serve you well henceforth. So can I just replace succor on my hotbar with that?
No.
No? Alright.
It's if the question is ever, can I replace? The answer is, you use all of the buttons.
Oh,
the only exception is the very basic healing spell. Cure will be replaced by Cure 2. Physic will be replaced by Adloquium, although you will want to keep the old version somewhere on your hotbar in case you get level synced below level 30.
Gotcha.
Which is true for Cure and Cure 2 as well.
But yeah, the Succor uses MP and is a global cooldown, whereas the new one that you've got is it uses Ether Flow and is an ability, so it can be weaved between other spells.
It also has a cooldown of 30 seconds, so you can only use it every so often.
Mm-hmm. This isn't a replacement tool. This is a new tool.
Yeah, there are no replacement abilities in this game. If there are, they automatically, like, one button overlaps another, and it just becomes a new ability.
Yeah, like
Ruin and Broil, which we were just talking about.
Yeah, in fact, if you're in your actions and traits and you go into the compact view, it'll actually show you which upgrades there are. For example, if I go into compact, it just shows stun, and if I click upgrades, it shows stun, stun 2, stun 3, stun 4, glare, and glare 3.
Gotcha. Well, it's on my hotbar now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Surito. All right, what am I getting from this? Broil. That replaces Ruin, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Don't have to worry about that then. Broil
Yeah.
Mastery upgrades Ruin to Broil and increases the potency of Ruin 2 to 160 and Art of War to 165.
So yeah, that makes all of your damaging abilities do a little bit more damage.
Cool. What's up?
Are you in a cutscene now? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just the way that I'm traveling on my wheel right now.
I have worked day and night on the cure, yet I have little to show for it. My research is at a standstill for lack of information. I feared as much. If ever men had knowledge of the sickness, it was lost long before this age. Even after careful study of Nimian tablets, I still know little more than what you have told me, that it came from the sea. Alright, so let's kill Leviathan again. From traders who returned from the South Seas, yes. They had lost their mainmast in a fearsome tempest and drifted, victims of the current, until at last they ran aground on a desert isle. Half dead, they stumbled ashore and would have perished but for the Lalafellan tribe that lived there. Ha! They are all Lalafels! These natives nursed the traders back to health and helped mend their ship. They even sent our men home with an amphora etched with ornate designs, a gift of friendship. In Nim, we had given them the rights due to those lost at sea. When they sailed into port a year after they had left, you can imagine how joyful the mood was. Yet our joy soon turned to horror. The traders began to grow ill, for the sickness was upon them. They transformed, and the rest you know. The story suggests the traders contracted the disease on the isle. The voyage home must have been. Hold on. The traders were hale and healthy when they returned to Nim, yes? The sickness became known only after they reached port? You mean to suggest that it was not the men who bore the disease? Then who or what? Something they carried, perhaps. Something like the islander's gift. That does seem the more likely culprit. But without the amphora, this is all conjecture, and I would be astounded if even a shard remains after 1,500 years. Well, that's... I don't want you to turn into a Tonberry Alkazolka, because that would be very awkward. As would I. It was placed on display in the royal halls for all to see, if only I had considered it a possible source. The royal halls? I know exactly where those used to be. Precious little remains of them, but I will scour the area. And if Lore joins me, mayhap we will be lucky. He is definitely going to turn into a Tonberry by the time this is done, and we'll have to cure him. Alright, Royal Halls. To Camp Overlook.
This area is such a great backdrop.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Holy shit, that is cool. It's not like this during the day. It doesn't glow unless it's at night, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it glows, but it's just obviously you don't really see glows as much if it's night, if it's bright out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the floating city of Nim.
Here we are.
One of the things they did to try and survive the Great Flood, lifted the city out of the up off the ground.
You see no sign of the South Seas amphora. I see a column, though.
That is such a weird association to my brain. I have always had it as golden.
Both pronunciations are correct. Right over there. Why are we looking out from cliffs? We're trying to find a little bottle.
Vantage point?
Nope, not Eos.
Maybe it was stick.
Alright, and this away. Was that the Chocobo chick or my carbuncle making that noise? You spot something half covered with soil several yards below you.
Forgot I had this mount.
Oh, really?
Excuse me. Alright, well, we found... Oh, that's a big jar. Okay. You dig out an empty amphora from the soil where it lies. Alright, try not to catch the disease. I love that the gorilla just carries you.
Yeah.
So funny. Oh, look at
Yeah,
those.
my favorite mounts are the ones that are clearly not meant to be mounts. Like, that one airplane you have, too, is another example where, like, you're clearly just riding on top of this thing. There's no seats, there's no seat belts, there's...
Just grabbing
just
on for
clinging.
dear life.
You're just grabbing on for dear life, yeah.
Oh, which was it? Was it Forgotten Springs?
Camp
Bronze
Lake.
Lake. I was looking in the... I instinctively went to the Oldos section.
Right, quick, I'm going to turn my air conditioner back on because the heat's gotten higher again.
I beg your pardon? You found it? Intact? And now I've caught the Tonberry disease. Incredible. I remember this as though it were yesterday. This is the selfsame amphora. Then it truly is an honest-to-God's miracle. Though it occurs to me now that we should handle it with a bit more care, assuming it can, turn us into Tonberries. Oh, I'm surprised, like I didn't even consider this possibility. I'm a black mage and a scholar. I should be smart enough to think of that. Void Scent? That is what attempted to stop you from taking the amphora? Void Scent are drawn to the magics of their own kind, which means a Void Scent of some strength was likely sealed herein. Yes, here, a binding sigil cut into the bottom. Dear gods, it cannot be! This is the work of Mahak! Mahak, beware the dark. Keep away or lose your heart. That Mahak? Tonberry with rabbit ears.
Since it's Irish and part of the Ulster cycle, I believe it's pronounced Mach.
Oh, Mach. On the bright side, if you turn into a Tonberry, your ears will fall off and you'll be able to wear hats. Everyone but me can wear hats, including the Tonberries.
Yep.
An apt rhyme, doubtless inherited from Nim. Mach was our enemy, rapacious and unwise. Their magi trafficked with the void, grew mighty from shadows, and attacked our lands time and again.
You can be Ton Bunny.
Look no further than this, their sigil which sealed a void scent in this gift. The islanders must have been their pawns in a plot to bring us to our knees. We were fools. Not once did we consider that everything from the Tempest to our traitor's miraculous return might be a Void Mage ploy. I must return to my tomes. Pray allow me time to research this. And please tell me if you begin to transform. Alright, Ruin 1, goodbye.
Okay, and now, by the way, now you really do want to stop using Ruin 2 because Broil does significantly more damage.
That's okay, I wasn't using Ruin 2 anyway. Hey, level 58, now I can do the next Scholar quest.
I mean, like, if you're at a position where you need to move and you can't slide cast, you're gonna be using.
Yeah.
Ruin
Yeah,
2.
you can use Ruin 2 when you have to, like, move and shoot at the same time, but most of the time, Broil is your preferred damage dealer.
Gotcha.
More quests.
This one is level... How do I zoom in on the map? L1 and right stick. Okay. L1 and right stick.
I mean, it's not red, so you can do it.
I know, I'm just looking at the quest level before I do it. Oorah, level 56. This will get
So you
me
got 2 more quests.
Deployment Tactics. Extends Galvanize effect on cast on self or target party member to other nearby party members. Oh, so this is, I cast this on somebody, then I add Loreweaver them, and everybody around them gets a shield.
No, you cast that, you cast a Loreweaver on yourself, and everybody gets a Galvanize from it.
Ah, gotcha.
No, nobody else gets the heal, but they do get the Galvanize.
Gotcha.
And since Galvanize is equal to the healing damage, more or less, you basically give, like, you heal yourself and then give half that heal to everybody else in the form of a shield.
Well, that's useful.
It's very useful, yes.
Wait, you cast Add Loreweaver and then cast Deployment Tactics?
Yes.
No, Deployment Tactics first. Oh, wait, actually?
No, you
Oh, no, on your yeah, you do, you galvanize yourself first.
Yeah. You create the shield from the Adloquim, then you copy that shield to others.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And it's a 2-minute cooldown, so it's a very useful button. Which
Gotcha.
is why it's a 2-minute cooldown, because it is very useful. It's a stop and wipe button.
Yeah, it's because while you can apply a sucker to the party for quicker than using that. The thing is, an ad loquium shield is bigger than a sucker shield.
Yeah. So you're basically doing like single target healing as an AoE, and so that's why it's such a big deal.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for joining me. I gather your noses have not shrunk. And your ears? Oh, my ears are as long as the day I was born. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. Good, then you are safe. I think the void sent inside the amphora summoned its kind to distract you while it fled, magically concealed. Traces of this enchantment remain, but nothing else. There were no signs of toxin or miasma in the amphora. The corpses of the creatures you slew were likewise free of disease. What? Does this mean our invisible void scent is indeed what spread the sickness through Nim? And now we've freed it. Oh no. That is what I have come to believe. As to why it fled, I can only suppose the long years bound within the vase robbed it of the strength to oppose you. But surely it can regain that strength. My gods, if it does, the entire realm is at terrible risk. It does pose a risk, but this is also an opportunity. If we can track it down and lay it low, its corpse may lead us to a cure. There is truth in that. Come, Lore, let us pursue this void scent forthwith. Yeah, but where do we start looking? A moment, Alkazoka. It will require all my skill to track the void scent, and time besides. Moreover, you cannot afford to be defeated once I have found it. As such, I have requested the aid of an old companion. It's a Toddberry with an axe. Holga Tolga. All the small Toddberries are Lalafels. Realm's gone to shite if these sorry specimens are all the Royal Marines have got left. But they'll march like proper soldiers when I'm done, for my name isn't Holga Tolga.
I love her. She's the best. The best Tonberry.
I already like her. Sergeant Tolga? Lord, do you understand who this is? Before us stands the greatest drill instructor of the Nimian military. Come on, we have much and more to learn.
Matches up with Alka Sulta's.
God, can you imagine, though, if my ears were this long when I was born? Just like the baby is 2/3 ear.
Yeah, how good told is a male?
If I say call her a girl. Oh, it was a he. Okay, never mind. Who else? I must have been thinking of someone else. But yes, still the best Tonberry.
I think I know who you think.
Galamingus was laughing there, but I landed and it looked like Holga Tolga was the one laughing. Or sounded like. Think you've got what it takes to be a Royal Marine? You make me laugh. Ever worn glasses into battle, boy? Expect your foe to wait while you wipe blood from the lenses, do you? Well, it's not like he'll be any better if he can't see what he's fighting. And the Scholar. Had a lot like you in the war. More use dead than alive. Having their corpses piled high around us kept us safer than their damned magics ever did. You're a bloody joke. Oh, right, I like you a lot less now. But I'm here to turn you into Royal Marines, and Royal Marines you will be. First, the Creed. To victory, come hells or high water. Come on, let me hear you. The chat mode didn't say.
Oh yeah, this might be a little annoying on control.
Oh, alright. Chat mode didn't say. Nope, not that. Keyboard. Hells or
I don't know. It might be case sensitive,
It is.
so you're gonna want to make that.
It usually is, yeah.
Hells or high water. Frogs will reign supreme.
This is gonna have a very confused number.
To victory, come hells or high water. How do you expect to strike
Hells or high water.
How do you expect to strike fear into your enemies whispering like that? Open your gobs and say it like you mean it. I have to say it again?
That's just mean.
How do I say something again?
You might be able to copy paste.
It's easy on PC, but I don't know controller. Try if you can enter the Can you enter the same menu without it immediately bringing up your like?
Here we go. Yes. To victory, come hells or high water, sir. Well, you show spirit, I'll give you that. Now, to your tasks. First, the scholar. There's a band of Mamool-Ja sellswords that have been eyeing our palace. Walk up to them with a great, stupid grin and laugh in the leader's face. The Horse Sons will hurl everything they've got at you for that. Acquit yourself well and you pass. Now go. Alright, fine. Mamool-Ja. Or this way, apparently. Not near the palace. Alright, say slash laugh. Oh right, I have a voice. I haven't heard myself make noise in a while.
Yeah, I always like, every once in a while, my character makes a noise. I'm like, wait, that... I'm like...
My main's my main is in battle completely and utterly taciturn. So, but then you've got voices that are really vocal in battle, and because mine was so taciturn and my late friend Dave Lalafell, she was super vocal. It ended up being a huge contrast with just silence from me and yeah from Miss Lalafell.
That is funny. Why, you laugh. You think Mamool-Ja funny? No, you funny. I laugh, see? You die now.
Oh no, you found one with social anxiety.
I remember when Endwalker came out. There was one particular male Viero voice that was like for some reason, the volume on that one voice was way higher than the rest of them. I think it was like Viera, voice 5. And so, like, every party had one Viera shouting over every other noise in the game. They fixed it after a couple of weeks. That was a little funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like when they had the book with one of the female Viera was and she's like, nah, constantly. It just sounded like Sideshow Bob.
Where are the rest of them? Ah, there we go. Danny, you got on your mount and immediately got in the way.
God, mistakes were made. I need to refagger. I just gave you a regen.
Defend yourself if he attacks. Of course he was going to attack. Alright, well, I've learned my lesson, which was apparently how to provoke people. An essential skill for a Royal Guardsman.
Random trivia: the Mamulja are not native to Eorzea. They immigrated from the New World.
Oh, cool. Huh, you're both still alive. Not half bad. But any real Marine could have done it twice as fast. You truly are the sorriest excuse for a unit I have ever seen. With all due respect, sir, the tasks you gave us were... I mean, what was I supposed to achieve by massaging that man with salamander oil? Of course Godbert would know a Tonberry. You bloody fool. If you forgot to ask, then clearly you learned nothing. And you, scholar, are you going to tell me you don't know why I had you fight without a protector? Chaos reigns on the battlefield. The Marines around you are all you've got, and they will die for your failings. Marines, scholars, everyone has to do whatever it takes to survive, to be all they can be. Until you understand that, you're not fit to face even the weakest Void Scent. Excuse you? I've been killing Void Scent left and right since I got to Eorzea. That is all for today. Now go back to training. You're dismissed.
Like, let me tell you about Cloud of Darkness.
Sir, yes, sir. I have been a fool, Lord. I will do as he says. To victory, come hells or high water. All right, deployment tactics acquired. Alright, actions and traits. Actions, deployment tactics. Alright, back to, Yep. Back we go. That's a pretty funny Tonberry. I hope we get more Tonberry quests over the course of the game, where we can just talk to them. That would be fun. Alright, this is going to get us emergency tactics. Transforms the next galvanized and catalyzed statuses into HP recovering, equaling the amount of damage reduction intended for the barrier. Oh. So it's just raw HP instead of giving a barrier, huh?
Yeah.
How is... I guess that's better because the barrier goes away after like 15 seconds.
Pretty much, yeah.
Also,
Makes sense.
Also, if they've already got a shield, then...
Yeah, exactly. Also, if they've already got a shield, hit him with a galvan. Because, like, normally what I do sometimes is, like, I'll like, alternate back and forth between Physic and Adoloquium. If they... Because, like, Adoloquium, use Physic while their shield is still up, and then Adoloquium again, if someone's taking a lot of damage. But with that, you don't have to do that. Emergency tactics, you don't have to do that.
Interesting. Well, that was the most perfunctory basic training I've ever seen. How goes the training, friends? As Lore's comrade in arms, it is clear that her prowess with the scholarly arts has increased immeasurably thanks to Sergeant Tolga's advice. Excuse you! He taught me nothing! Alas, the same cannot be said for me. I had already thought myself a master of Nimian techniques, frankly, based on what I had gleaned from the tablets we uncovered, but the Sergeant's training has robbed me of that notion. I am still a novice. Until Sergeant Tolga says I am worthy, I wish to continue training. Your ambition does you well, Okazoka. Stay true to this path, and you will become as fine a Marine as ever marched under our banner. Well, I suppose I have no choice but to ask you to do the work of two, Lore. Hey, listen, I'm used to it. This guy's pretty good, he's very helpful, but I had to struggle to keep him alive the last time we fought together. I have tried every method known to me to find our missing void scent, but without success. It seems Nimian magics will not suffice. That comes as little surprise. This void scent was in Mach's thrall, and likely chosen for its ability to circumvent Nimian wards. Yes, which is why I hope your academics have answers I do not. Have you any writings on void scent? I believe the Thaumaturgist Guild in Ul'dah has a collection dating back centuries, including some authored by their Baladian forefathers. Baladian, not Mahi. Perhaps they were the heirs to the Void Mage legacy. In any case, this Ul'dah seems worth a visit. Will you go in my stead, Lore? I'm a Tonberry. People will scream and run away at the sight of me. I suggest you seek out Yayuke. She is an old friend whose love of ancient tomes rivals mine own. I wish I could see her in person, but I must continue my training, as well as look after the new recruits. Did you recruit more marauders? It's the same too. 1, 2, 3. To victory, Lore, come hells or high water. You know, the Tonberries are just the right size to get on the backs of somebody doing push-ups.
Perfect.
And weigh them down. Alright. To the Thaumaturgist Guild. It's time for a homecoming.
Oh, well, we're going to pick up the Wondrous Palace Hard quest.
Why don't we do that after we do this? Because this is the last scholar quest I can do right now.
Okay.
I do like the battle cry, come hells or high.
It's a good one. I'm back! How's it hanging, everybody? Oh, there's Yayuke. Ah, our own avatar of devastation. To what do we owe the pleasure?
Hey, they recognize you.
They recognize me. Olka? Olka Zolka? That is not a name I expected to hear, but I am glad my fellow book lover is well. I have indeed read of void scent able to perfectly conceal their form. There was a tome on the subject, Unseen was the title, penned in the 5th Astral Era. Unfortunately, it's no longer a part of our collection. A member of the guild borrowed it for his research expedition, a project which was to last some few moons. However, that was 5 years ago, and he has not been heard from since. A pity. He proposed the most fascinating theories on void scent, and traveled to the western highlands of Kurthus to put them to the proof. Alas, that area was rendered inhospitable by the calamity. There is a chance, of course, that the man is alive and the book unharmed. After 5 years, surely the elves would have found him. We traced his journey as far as Falcon's Nest. Perhaps someone there can point you towards where he ventured next. It's 5 years. How would they remember him? Come on. All right, well, to Kurthus, back to France.
It was at this point they suddenly remembered that this was supposed to be
a Heavensward quest.
So we should maybe use the Heavensward areas at some point.
How now, adventurer? On the trail of a researcher who visited 5 years ago? That is not much to go on. Right? That's what I said. The garrison was still stationed here in those days. Somebody is in charge of organizing the records. If any here know of your researcher, it will be her. Alright, somebody. They love you in Elf France, you're a national hero. I suppose I am. Oh, hello. How might I help you? What, is my beauty too stunning for words? A man researching void scent. Yes, where was it he was mentioned? Ah, that's right. He stayed here for a time before taking the North Star downriver, which was one among many sunk by that fearsome primal's rampage during the calamity. The lucky few who made it to shore were then, eaten by Vilekin. Well, the boat ran aground and hasn't moved since the river froze over. You may wish to search the wreck yourself, though do be careful of the local wildlife. Okay. Let's go then. I love how this thing does a flip when it launches into the air. Like, how am I holding on? How am I staying in the position I'm in?
Just determination and
there
strength.
There are handles.
Yeah, but my feet aren't in the handles.
So here's the funny thing about this quest. The ship that you're going to right now, the only way to get to it is by flying. Which normally isn't a problem because it's a level 58 quest, right? So like you do this like long after you're finished with this zone, unless you're like me and you were leveling Scholar in the glut of A Realm Reborn post-content patches. And so you were at level 60 as Scholar already as soon as Heavensward is up. So you do all your Scholar quests right away, and then you get to this one, and you just can't do anything.
Wait, hang on. They up the level cap in the patches before the big numbered patch comes out?
No, but like I was playing the game after the level cap was, level 90, so you just like keep gaining experience in the Heavensward, in like the post patches, there you go. So I got to this quest and I just couldn't do anything. It's like I've done this happened to me twice actually. And like the first time it happened, like somebody in my FC had to like give me a ride to this boat. The second time it happened with Zaminda,
And what?
I think Teddy gave me a ride. I like asked Teddy to like come over with a mount with a passenger seat, and just like carried me up to the top of the boat so I could complete this one quest.
It's a pretty cool location. I haven't explored much of Falcon's Nest.
Yeah. I've spent a lot of time here because, like, I've had like, fates and things have like caused me to spend time here.
All right, back to Surito Karito. Alright, so remind me, what's the trigger for you getting to do the expansion stuff? Like, once I finish the level 60 quest, I won't be able to do the Stormblood level class quests until I, start Stormblood, or?
Yes. Yes, until you finish the Heavensward story quest.
Oh, so I could...
And start the Stormblood story quest.
Oh, right. Heavensward story quest is through 3.5, right.
Yeah, you've still got 2 more patches worth of Heavensward story.
Have you found anything to aid our cause? These things have all seen better days. Ah, but here is the book! And the writing is still legible. It will take time and patience, but I am hopeful its secrets will allow us to snare our invisible void scent. Do mine ears deceive me, or did you track down a book? Splendid lore! What book is it? I don't care, it's a book, it's wonderful. I hold very few things truly sacred, but books and libraries are top of the list. As for me, I would like to think I've improved my leaps and bounds thanks to Sergeant Tolga. The recruits are coming along nicely as well. With a bit more training, every individual in our unit will be able and ready to face our void-sent foe in battle. Very good. To let us all attend to our tasks, the day of reckoning will be upon us soon enough. This got me emergency tactics, okay. And that's Scholar. Cool. Huh. Excuse me. Alright, I'm either going to take a break or call it here, because my neck really hurts. And this is a good pause point.
Yeah, I mean, there was just picking up that one question.
Oh, right. Mordona, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in the pub that connects to the Rector's Stone.
Yeah.
Bruzon has it.
Yeah. I do think you should do some machinist quests, because I think there are fewer of them. Forgot exactly how many you have those.
Well, I haven't hit 50 with Machinist, so there are still only every 5 levels. So
yeah,
looks like I'll have 30, 35, 40, and 45. Yeah, we'll do Machinist and then call it.
Yeah.
It's definitely pirates, or not easy being green because of Tonberries, right?
Tonberries, yeah.
Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the woman who slew the Tonberry King, would you? I knew it. Buy the onion. I've a fine gent for you. Looking for you.
Buy the onion? What?
He's a cook. He's a cook.
Okay.
He's a weird cook. He has an appetizing proposal on the table, and I think you should pay him a visit. He is one of the treasure hunters at Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, and he will, of course, be there with his partner. The two are inseparable, but I'll let them tell you more themselves. Well, off to Lenosia with you. I'll bet his partner is a Tonberry. To Camp Bronze Lake.
Let's go meet your partner.
It's definitely pirates. Takes you.
Takes what?
You remember? That takes you to Shatasnahar. That was like the first. That was like the very, very, very first dungeon we did.
Oh, it's not a Tonberry. That's a shame. Is that a Lancer? Or, yeah, that's a Lancer who is in Astalis Chaps. Alright. Blundering treasure hunter. Huh? Blozing sent your way, you say? Well, I'll be thrice damned. It's you! Aye, the heroic lady what lopped off the Tonberry King's head. I read that as erotic lady for a moment. Do you remember us? We was the pair around the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Saw you right for that great bleeding Tonberry stabbed us. Here, wasn't we stabbed, love?
Hey.
Indeed we were. 'Twas most unpleasant. Are these guys gay? Is there gay rep in this game? Cool.
Final Fantasy's first out gay couple.
That's awesome. Cool. Indeed we were. 'Twas most unpleasant. Now, adventurer, you are here to do something we would prefer not to do ourselves. Venture into the Wanderer's Palace again. Best we start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was hacking away at little Tonberries when the big one snuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape. Just lying there, bleeding. Hells, I thought we weren't long for the realm. But just as I was thinking of me last words, lo and behold, the Tonberries we've been having it out with started treating us. Nursed us right back to health, they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tonbies. See, there was only medicine folk because of a curse that you lifted when you slew the Tonberry King. At heart, that lot are calm and twice as kindly again. Why, it was a right pleasure having them take care of us for a fair spell. It's a pity those peaceful days didn't last. A band of Mamul Jaw, what called themselves the Silver Scales, came storming into the palace. They say they're mercenaries, but they're nothing but the scum of the bleeding realm. The howling, the blood, and so many dead. As if that weren't enough, the surviving Tonberries were locked away deep in the ruins. Why in the name of the 12 do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? We had grown rather fond of the Tonberries while living amongst them. They have good hearts, no matter how odd their appearance. None of that should matter anyway. This fellow is Urin, and I am Mikote. Are we lesser a couple for our difference? I should think not.
Aww.
This is sweet. I like these guys. I say, you look like the learned type. Perhaps you have made the acquaintance of one called Serato Karato. Oh, specific dialogue because I'm a scholar, or at least have been the scholar.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought as much. Has he told you the Tonberry's great secret, that they once looked the same as you or I? Is that not the greatest tragedy you have ever heard? To be so spurned and locked away in some horrid jail, by one's own people no less. My dearest and I know their pain all too well. We both had to leave our birthplace. Why, you ask? Simply because we were different. Oh, discrimination, huh? No, we will not sit idly by and let the Tonberries be subjected to such terrible treatment. Well said, love. But much as we'd like to give the Silver Scales the boot ourselves, we can't stand up to a cartload of Mamul Jaw. So please, say you'll do it in our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the only home the Tonberries have got. Now you'll have to speak with the Abazi Chirazi and get a ride in his boat across the lake. What's it now? Bon voyage? Alright. That's cool. That's cool. Actual gay rep. Nice.
Yeah, it should be noted the discrimination they're talking about is specifically because they're an interracial couple, not because they're a gay couple, apparently.
Huh.
That's supposedly that's how it kind of works in Eorzea. Like, no one really cares if you're gay, but there's
a stigma against interracial couples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, look at what happened with Hilda.
True.
Yeah.
And also, if you're not a scholar, instead of the bit about meeting Surita Kurita, it's my heart goes out to the Tonberries truly, to be so betrayed, so ill-treated and locked away in some horrid dungeon by one's own people, no less. And then it continues with my dearest bit.
Well, I'm glad I did Scholar first.
Mm-hmm.
Come on that treasure hunter's errand, have you? Well, I'll take you across the lake, but be warned. The palace you're making for is held by the Silver Scales, and their leader's the most fearsome of the lot. Now, the Tonberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think the way the Mummlejaw of them imprisoned is wrong. Capturing them, turning them into thralls. Go and give those sellswords hell. Oh no, are we going to have to fight Tonberries through this? Oh no. Oh man, getting the the basic Wanderer's Palace on the leveling roulette must feel horrid now.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, actually, if you want to, we could do a quick run of this dungeon. You do have 5 dungeons left, and your dungeon streams have always been 4.
We'll do all 5 at once on the dungeon stream.
Okay.
Alright, Machinist. Machinist.
Which I think is also in Alsher Lost Notes, so it's like right in this neighborhood.
Yeah, Outer Lenosia. To Camp Overlord.
Yeah,
When we do it, have Lore be healer. Oh, there's a thought.
Yeah. I think.
Oh, yeah, that could be fun. You get to go in as Scholar to save your buddies.
Yeah.
I think you can see why I was quite excited to have you try that quest.
Yep.
Hypercharge grants 5 stacks of Overheated, each stack allowing the execution of Heat Blast. Increases the potency of single target weapon skills by 20. Heat gauge cost 50. Overheated effect only applicable to machinist job actions. Okay.
Yeah, that's not really what it's used for, ever. Yeah, but we'll get to that when you unlock more abilities that do use Hypercharge.
Gotcha. For a first-timer, you look good and comfortable with that carbine. Pity that comfort will only last right up until you shoot the bleeding thing. Right, here's a few pointers before we start, so's you don't put a round through your damn foot. I've been a machinist for a while, Rostenthal. Aim the barrel at your target, squeeze the trigger, not too bloody hard, mind, and boom goes the firearm. It's your shots what'll decide the kind of damage you can do with any particular weapon. Next, let's talk about that contraption at your waist. Now, I don't rightly understand it, but the boss tells me it draws on the ether in your body and turns it into the spark what'll feed some new devices he's working on. Oh, and pray do not forget to carry your Soul of the Machinist. I based the design on the more traditional soul crystals, and it will act as a focal point for the energy conversions performed by the Ethero Transformer. Oh, this is Stefanivian saying this, okay. I was wondering why the sudden change in tone. That would be the contraption Rostenthal mentioned. You've learned all machinist actions and traits to level 30, detailed descriptions, etc. Alright, that's all you're getting for the now. Follow me, and we'll see how you fare in the field. Or you can throw your carbine in the bushes and flee like a musket-whipped cur. Them's your choices. This person's name is Basic Rice, who is also doing the Machinist quest.
Yeah.
We're in the center of this fate, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Should be noted,
Actually, I had this happen when I killed too. It, like, this freaking fate spawned right on top of where I needed to go. I was like, God damn it.
This is poor positioning of the quest. Huh. Willing to take the test then, eh? The rules is simple. Make your way towards the Ermit's level and shoot what you're told to shoot. I shall await you at the end of your trial, Lord. I have every confidence that you shall impress our instructor with your enthusiasm and potential.
I mean, there is that one quest building up to like level 20, or the position that Thancred is has a chance of spawning an aggressive...
Hey, where are you going? Get back here! Sorry, go on.
Has a chance of spawning an aggressive Aragmark who is obviously level 50 and designed for 8 players.
Basalt golems avoid the corals. Is the lightning sprite gonna aggro to me? Yes, it is. Alright. Oh, it's doing 0 damage. Alright.
So there's something unique about the job skill that you have.
Yeah, it's a fresh creation, right?
Yeah, and the description doesn't say that it's like memories. Like, it doesn't say like.
It just says it's a fresh creation. Like.
Yeah, I mean, it specifically says rather than saying it has like a myriad deeds carved from Ramirez past, it specifically says that it's smooth and that it doesn't have those memories. There's only 2 gold crystals like that. It's also interesting in that, unlike other job stones, it's not being chipped or smoothened over the years.
Well, yeah, because it's new.
Yeah, hence why it's got jagged edges.
Ah, there's
like
a
actually, it's like actually properly faceted, like a gem, like a gem.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas like the soul of the white mage has been softened into a sphere.
Yeah, all of the job stones have like little quirks in their shape that reflect their, you know, their job. Like the scholar and some of their stones flipped. Like if you look at both of them, they're just flipped versions of each other.
Yeah, red mages have only been around since the 6th of Alamasi, so their stone, while not as clearly faceted, it still has clear intention capacity.
Alright, that's all the basalt columns. And level 2.
Hey.
So that's Machinist 49. Hunting for bombs. Lovely. Alright, where? This way, I assume. Can't get on my mount. So why is there a path this way? On the mini map. Oh well. Oh, these guys are following me. Okay.
I think there's a path this way just because this is like recycled overworld. Because like this is recycled overworld content. And also there's the path.
these bombs? They are not right here. Those are monkeys. Are lemurs monkeys? I think they are.
Lemurs are for simians, like little primates, includes viruses, bush beds, and
Alright, this is not where we're supposed to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it's a little easy to get lost in this duty. It won't let you get so sidetracked that you won't, you know, that you'll, like, walk out of the zone accidentally. But, like, it's easy to, like, miss where the bombs are and have to backtrack a little.
And by that, backtrack a lot is what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bomb. It was literally turn right instead of turn left. God damn it. Alright, there's one of them. I see the second one. And the third one. And here's number 3. Alright, what next? Oh, is that it? Not bad, lass. Not bad at all. It sent you against some proper nasties, though, eh? I guess you done enough for a beginner. Not by a long shot. Want to see skins from a pair of myosids and a pair of tigers. You want her to fail. I ain't letting you cheat his lordship. If you're gonna bend the rules, then so will I. Oh, do we get her as an ally now? Do what you gotta do, lass. I'll be waiting for those skins at the oven. Hey, hell yeah, here she is. Transfiguration. Oh, it's her class change. Docile myosids and docile tigers. Oh, she's leading me to them. I was supposed to go this way, eventually.
thinking while you're doing your
That's straight up a bear. Oh, look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. Holy shit.
Freaky bear.
Oh, that's such a cool monster face. Nothing docile about this myosid. Yeah, I've never seen just tigers before in this game. That is a little weird. They're cool tiger models, though.
Yeah.
They're very cool tiger models, actually.
I that episode of Avatar. Apparently he's got a bear. Thinking a duck bear? No.
Yeah,
Just a
platypus
bear.
No, just a bear. Just a bear?
We done? I guess we're done. Right, on to the hermit's hovel. The extremely buff tires are great. Oh, that was a jittery walk cycle. You bring them skins, then. Even with young Joy's help, you did well, lassie. Huzzah! You will return to the manufactory with us, then. I said she did well, not that we was done. You still got one last target to take down. Me! I knew I was going to have to fight him. Lore's got talent, but even she can't win against Rostenthal. Oh, excuse you. Oh, bring it on. The man truly is being bothersome. Lore, would you be so kind as to give the instructor a good drubbing? You got it. Happily.
Drubbing is a great word.
Drubbing is a fantastic word. You don't hear it enough. Breathe, think, fire.
Has enjoyed giving the 16's trophies just as many points as the trophies in 14.
Nice. Well, there you are, instructor. Lore has proven her potential beyond the shadow of a doubt. You are a man of your word, are you not? I'll come back to your bloody workshop. Do you know why I left in the first place? To once more breathe the salty air of your beloved homeland? Ha! I ain't got no love for Lenosia. In fact, I'd be happy if I never saw the place again. Then why would you inconvenience us by fleeing to a locale you so clearly despise? For a sack of gelt the size of me bloody head. I don't know who he was working for, but some bloke came around offering me good money to ship anchor. So I did. Someone paid you to abandon the manufactory? Who would do such a thing? Like I said, I ain't never seen the saw before. And if I show my face there at the workshop, his boss is going to want the gelt back, I reckon. Pity I already spent it all on grog. Oh, no, no, no. You'll not wiggle through my grasp that easily. I shall pay this debt. And in return, you will instruct every would-be machinist who walks through our door. Yeah, what of it, Rostenthal? Well, you've got one bunker worth teaching at least. I guess it's back into the frigid arms of Lady Ishgard for me. Was that wise, me lordship? The high-in-our coffers ain't exactly fit to burst it. Oh, yes, you're quite right. We are rather short on coin. But I'm certain a thorough inspection of the ledgers will turn up a spare gil or two. Hey, listen, I've got 1,000,000 gil that I'm not using. Let's just pay the fee and call it good. You can't put a price on good people, eh, my lordship? That you cannot, my dear. Rostenthal may be a touch standoffish at times. Oh, that's an understatement. But none can dispute his eye for marksmanship. Such talk aside, I sense the business he had in these parts was not concluded to his satisfaction. Would that the man would confide in me his troubles. I suppose I shall have to content myself with the thought of his return. But you, Lord, you have exceeded my every expectation. Pray, join me back at the manufactory, that I might thank you in the manner that befits your accomplishments. Huh, all right, back to Ishgard, I guess.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, oh, fuck.
Wait, I just return. Yeah.
Ah. I could have teleported to the Sky Steel Manufactory. Oh well. Sprint got me there. Ah, the savior of the Sky Steel Manufactory. I had hoped to furnish you with a suitable reward, but a glance at the ledgers counsels me to wearisome prudence. Thus, instead of presenting you with a firearm of the finest materials and latest design, I must humbly ask that you make do with the dated model I gave you at Camp Overlook. And I must also pass on a message to you from Rostenthal. He asks that you take the skills he has taught you thus far and master them in the furnace of battle. Well, something to that effect. I assume he means to offer you further instruction once you display a sufficient level of competence. And such a day can hardly be distant for one of your talents, eh, Lore? Hypercharge, okay. Cool. Wait, how did he teach me this? He's not here. Okay. Heat gauge unlocked. Where am I going to put hypercharge?
You're going to use it pretty often, so you'll want in a fairly easy to reach space.
Oh, it's already on my hotbar somehow? Weird.
I mean, usually moves automatically to go to your.
No, it's already on my first hotbar in 2 places.
Oh yeah, because I think you somehow had it already and like talked about it when you were setting up your machinist hotbar before.
Okay, weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Didn't you put a lot of abilities on your hotbar in preparation for getting them later?
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that might have been what we did.
Fair enough. I guess that's what we did.
Anyway, so right now, according to that, hypercharge just gives you a little damage boost. That's not actually what you use it for, except the next quest, if you will please.
Okay. Heat Blast.
That's what you actually use hypercharge for. Heat Blast is a move that you can only use after using hypercharge. So the big damage phase for Machinist is going hypercharge, heat blast, heat blast, heat blast.
Gotcha.
Weaving Gauss round in between the heat blasts, because heat blast also recharges Gauss round
Yes.
and ricochet,
Which is a move you don't have yet.
Alright, well, I think we're actually going to save that for next time. We're going to level Machinist to 50 off stream, and I'll do all the stuff up to the level 50 quest on the next stream right after we do unlock Moogles.
Sounds good.
I think that's a good plan, doing it all at once instead of doing most of it now and the last of it next time.
big for the climax.
Alright, well, we made some progress today. Less than I thought we would. Scholar
Yeah,
took
the
a
Moogles
while.
are gonna move.
Moogles are gonna moog. So yeah, next time we'll do the other half of the Moogle unlock. Then we'll do Machinist. Then we'll probably do Dark Knight, because we've got that at 60.
Oh yeah, that'll be a fun one.
Yeah. So we'll do Machinist and Dark Knight at least next time. I don't know how long the Gatherer and Crafter quests are. If they're short, we might knock out a few of those classes the stream after. But we're going to be doing class quests for a little while.
Yeah, the crafting gatherer ones. Well, most of the time is with the crafting quests is just getting the materials, which, if you get them yourself, that can take a little. You just spend money at the market board. It'll still take some time because there's a ton of junk you need. But, it works. It is what it is.
Fair enough.
Honestly, every job quest takes about as much time, whether you're crafting, gathering, or in combat.
Okay. Well, we'll probably knock out at least 2. Well, we won't have to spend an hour and a half doing Moogle quests the time after next. So
yeah,
we'll probably have time to do Carpenter, Miner, and Botanist in the same stream.
Possibly, yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'll read my schedule
Alrighty.
and get off. Before I do, I would like to plug my Patreon, which you can find either in the description of the YouTube video or with the ! Patreon command in Twitch chat. I make my living off of Patreon, and I make $800 to $1,000 a month. I have been making $1,000 a month, but I'm about to go down to $800. Which is enough to pay my rent and my bills, but not enough for me to start saving anything. And I would like to have an emergency fund for medical emergencies, or if I need to replace things, any of that. So if you could go to my Patreon and pledge $1 a month, or $1 per stream, or anything in between, pledge a whole bunch per stream if you really want to help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm grateful to everybody who pledges, because this is my only job, streaming and watching cartoons for you guys, doing the content that you like. I love this job, and you make it so I can do this for a living. It's a wonderful thing, so thank you. There is also a slot open on my stream Patreon where you can pick a game for me to play once a month. So snag that while it's open. I don't know when that's going to go away. So yeah, schedule-wise, I have the next few days blocked out for Final Fantasy XVI. I'm going to try to get Final Fantasy XVI for at least a few more hours tomorrow, but who knows if I'll go beyond that. We'll see. The rest of those days are in flux. Then on Thursday, we have The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky for a patron. Friday, we have Scarlet Hollow for a patron at 2 p.m. EST, not at 1 like my usual time. And then next Saturday will, of course, be our weekly Final Fantasy XIV stream, where we're doing Moogle quests and class quests. So, look forward to that. For now, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.
Yeah.